It's Sunday, and we're back, and it's been a very long fucking week, and I guess we'll get into it. I seem to have bruised or perhaps fractured my tailbone. We'll get into that in a second after I present you all with the madman himself, Poseidon.
Yo, what it do, baby?
Poseidon, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling very good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you got.
I feel good. A little sleepy. I don't get much
very
sleep.
sleepy, dude.
Yeah. It's been a crazy week.
Yeah, we weren't going to do this initially, and then I said, fuck it, everyone's expecting it.
Let's
So
do
let's
this.
just get it done. All right, let's see. So we got some Michael Ward show yesterday. We'll get into that in a second. So Gambit, you were at the Brossard show? Yeah, we met up with Mike after that. It was a good show, I heard, huh? Very nice. The podcast with Dave was awesome. JJ the Fish, I think he was there live. We'll have that up in a couple of months, I think. We'll wait like 3 months. Let the hype die down, and put it up again. Because people saw it live just now, right? So
No.
let them enjoy it. Preach was, and then Preach got to perform at night too. I saw him as well because we went to an Andrew Schultz show. He was doing that storytelling show. What was it called? The Unsafe Sets. He's a cool guy. He's the coolest guy I think I met.
Yeah.
At the, I don't like anyone.
And he's funny.
Yeah, he's real. I like him. He's our kind of dude. So it's been a fucking crazy week. And then on Saturday morning, they had the. So actually, we'll recap. We'll start with Friday night, I guess. So at the festival, the big party at the festival, everybody wants to get into and they can't, is the Netflix party.
Yeah.
Every summer. You have to have a pass. You got to be a comic or part of the industry. So we go to the party. It starts at midnight. The thing is, I had reached out to Barry Katz. Barry Katz, famous manager. Managed like everyone. Managed Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, like all the big names.
Yeah.
And he got fired from all of them, which is what I wanted to ask him about. And he was busy, so he said I could only do it at 1:30 in the fucking morning at the hotel. So I said, you know what? I still want to get this interview. Let's get the mobile studio ready. We paid for all that equipment. Let's go down there. We'll go to the Netflix party for a bit, and I'll leave, and I'll go do the interview. So we go to the Netflix party, and I get a message from Barry Katz and says, look, why don't you go early to my room when I'm not there? I'll hide the key in the hotel. I'll send you a photo of where it is behind a couch. Grab the key, go to the room, set up. And very trusting, Barry Katz, very trusting. And just set up so when we get there, we can we just start right away. So I was like, all right, Poseidon, you're on that duty. I'll stick around at the party a bit longer. I'll give you all the info. You go there, scavenger hunt. You find that key, and you go and set up. Now, Poseidon's never set up the mobile studio. Poseidon's never been allowed near a hotel. So this was a series of firsts for him. So he leaves the party. I stick around for a bit, hang out with some of the comics. And I finally get to the hotel, which I'm going to see, by the way. I gave Poseidon a GoPro. So there's going to be new behind-the-scenes Poseidon footage. And I think he has like 3 or 4 days of recordings and nights. Yeah. So it's pretty good. I haven't looked at all the footage yet, but I'm pretty sure he's got some cool stuff on there. So I finally get there. Barry Katz was already there when I got there, which was good because I was like, what the fuck? I don't want to hang out with you in someone else's room, So I got that interview. That interview is going to come out it's probably going to come out the last week of August, I think, on the Pantelis podcast. And I asked some good questions. It was like a 2-hour interview, but he had hiccups the whole time.
It was long.
Yeah. So it was pretty good. So now we do that interview. We're done around 4 something. We leave the hotel around 4:30. Now I had signed up to play for that celebrity ball hockey game at 11 o'clock the next morning. So I get home, I'm fucking tired. I try to get some sleep. I get only a few hours. We get up in the morning with Poseidon. We go to the hockey game, and Poseidon played for the other team. I put him to play on the industry side because they needed an extra player. So we're playing. It's the third period. We're down by 1 goal, and the industry people are fucking. There's like 2 minutes left, and they're tired. So we're about to tie the game. We're dominating. I go get a loose ball, and one of the producers, our boy Brent, fucking, I don't know what happened, but he just went nuts and fucking slid in like a fucking slide tackle. And he took my legs out, and I had no choice. I had to jump in the air to try to avoid breaking my knees, and I landed right on my fucking spine, right on my tailbone. And I was out. Like, I couldn't feel my legs for 10 seconds. I thought I went paralyzed. And then I started to feel it again. So I went to the bench, and everybody's like freaking out. And there was like a minute left. And I said, fuck it, I want to go back out there and play. Let's try to score a goal. So I went back out there with this bruised or fractured tailbone. I'm not sure yet. I got to go get some x-rays or MRIs, whatever the fuck. So that happens, and my ass is killing me. Very hard to sit. I looked it up. It's going to take about 12 weeks max for me to fully
If it's
heal.
a fracture.
If it's a fracture. If not, 4 to 6.
Yeah.
So either way, as long as I could sit a bit. So all that to say, it was a crazy Friday to Saturday night. And then yesterday we went back down there for that last final party.
Yeah.
And,
Last hurrah.
Last hurrah.
By the way, funny thing, last night I go home and I'm emptying out my pockets. Guess whose key card I find in my back pocket?
Barry Katz?
Yeah.
You stole his fucking hotel room key?
I forgot his key in my back pocket. So one of the days he probably couldn't find it. And he was like, oh, I must have misplaced it. And couldn't get into his hotel room. He probably had to go down and get another one.
Yeah, I broke my ass. Fucking Greek dude problems. So, the other cool thing is that, because I spoke about Mike a lot to Barry, trying to sell him. And then Mike went the next day. We hooked it up right before he went to do his Brossard show. And he was interviewed on Barry's show, Industry Standard, which is a very big podcast. So that episode is going to come out. And that's I think that's really cool for Mike.
Very nice.
Get more exposure down there. So that'll be pretty fun. So that was kind of how the festival ended. So now my butt hurts. My butt, my tailbone. Let's see. Yeah, X-Pac ripped his asshole. Yeah, he had it. Yeah,
Who ripped his asshole?
X-Pac when he did that the Bronco Buster on the he actually tore his. So yeah, he has it worse. Obviously, it's my fucking tailbone. I'll be fine. I mean,
how do you tear your asshole?
I don't ask your mother.
That's where I came out from.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's why.
Yeah, somebody shoved you in there to get rid of you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But you know what they say? You can't put the shit back.
Yeah.
Steve Torelli's wondering if you're growing your mustache again.
Nah, I got tired of it.
He got tired of the mustache.
Because I would eat and drink stuff, and then I would have to wash my mustache.
Oh, it was really because you was weird. It was like long. Me, I cut it here. I don't like it to cover my lip.
Well, it is kind of covering your lip.
No, look, you can see my lip because I cut it. If I let it go, it'll be like you would cover the lip. It'll be here. I don't like it. I like you to see my lips. Yeah, because it's easier when you're drinking and stuff. It doesn't get if you let it go. Anyways. His eyes are bugging out like Roger Stone. Yeah, that's Poseidon's thing. He has those nervous eye tics, like all fucking weird and shit. It's all the trauma from as a child.
From the rapes?
Possibly from the rapes, yeah.
But the rapes that I caused, not
yeah,
the
those
rapes.
other kids didn't see them coming. Like, you're in the 6th grade now. He's like, but I love the daycare. So it was...
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
Yeah. But only the left one. Yeah, his left one is the big one.
The problematic one.
The problematic one. And thanks to everybody who came out to the live 2 drink minimum.
Yeah, that was fun.
Where we announced that we're definitely bringing bullying back again. The Just for Laughs people, I'm not sure how they felt about us shitting on the other comics and the other Just for Laughs people. I think it took me a minute and a half.
It's true. You guys don't give a fuck at all.
A minute and a half to fucking shit on everyone.
And you were so aggressive in the beginning.
Yeah. I want to set the tone.
I know. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Oh, you mean when I grabbed the mic to introduce everyone? Well, because here's what I figured. I told Mike backstage too, and he was laughing. Because the Mike's like, okay, we'll just get in it. We'll sit down. We'll start. And then I go, no. That's not the way we do it. That's how these fucking fags with their goddamn TED Talks are doing. I go, we're going to go out there like it's our podcast. Like normally, how do we start it? Normally, I bring everyone in and, I give a little funny joke and I yell. So that's what we're doing today. So Mike laughs. He's like, oh, fuck that. I'm going to be scary for them sitting down. I go, no. It's going to go well. I'm like a hype man in rap. I go. So yeah, it was fun for everyone who came out. And we're going to post that. I have all the footage, luckily. Last minute, by the way, we were able, just so you know how lucky we are to get that footage, we were only able to confirm and get some help from Jan, from Suzikud,
to
come
the
film
cameras.
it day of, only a few hours before. And excellent work from Jan. And we came here and Ali gave me an extra, what's it called? Extension cord. We did everything last minute. Hey, boys, you going to Greece this summer? I'm not going to Greece, but it's funny that you bring that up. Because today me and Poseidon were looking, because I've been talking with Mike a lot since we found out that Louis C.K. sold out like 2 or 3 nights in Athens. I don't know if anyone in the chat, I know we have some Greeks from Greece in the chat. I don't know if anybody knows about stand-up in Greece or what what's going on there with stand-up, how big it's getting. But we'd be interested if there's something that we could work out to go there for a couple of shows. Yeah,
that would be interesting.
If you're ever in New York, Poseidon, you should be a guest on the Chip Chipperson podcast. Honestly, especially since he's never met and doesn't know who Chip is. I think it would work very well because we talked about this with Mike the other day because we like the Chip Chipperson podcast, but it only works well with specific guests. Like let's say with the bagel guy, that kind of shit works. Or with Kumia because Kumia knows him well, so they could riff. But if you have someone who doesn't know what's going on and knows Jim Norton, it's kind of weird. But if you have somebody who doesn't know what's going on and doesn't know Norton, kind of like Poseidon here, I think it would be gold. Yeah.
We should switch the saying from "you know nothing, Jon Snow" to "you know nothing, Poseidon."
No, we shouldn't. I didn't even know that saying.
Well, because you didn't watch.
Yeah, it'd be good cross promotion. Yeah, you know what would have been good cross promotion? We're gonna do it next time though. Is we wanted to have Schultz on 2 Drink Minimum, but we met him late during the week.
Yeah.
And then he had to do that gala thing. This guy, I'm telling you, you know me. I don't give out compliments. I thought most of these people were hacky, but this guy's the real deal. This guy's the real deal. I really, really enjoyed it. I saw him perform 3 times during the fest, and I went and I told him to. I told him that he's the shit, just so he knows.
He goes hard.
Yeah. He's. We need more people like that in comedy. Yeah.
At some point, I was a little tipsy last night, and I walked up to him and I go, fuck everybody else here. You're gonna blow up. I go to him like this.
No, you told him.
It in his ear. Yeah.
What did he say?
I was like, oh shit, thanks, man.
Yeah, everybody liked him. Yeah, we all like. That's what I told him because I go, let me tell you something. He's like, well, what's up? And I go, you're the fucking truth. I told him because it's, dude. You hear a lot of hype and shit, and then I saw some other. Remember the Nasty Show? There was a lot apart from him and Big J that were really, really good. There's a lot of fillers on that show.
What I like about his comedy is the way he pushes and pulls you in.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck.
It's crazy.
Real recognize real, yeah. You have to. That's why I don't like these people that don't give credit where credit is due. I was even talking to his guy yesterday, Alex Media, the guy that does his videos, who's with him all the time.
The black guy?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the black guy, yeah.
With the glasses?
I don't know if he was wearing glasses, but I told him the same thing because he's like, hey, doesn't... I go, I don't give compliments. Abba was with me. Abba heard the whole thing. I said, I don't. Abba knows. I shit on everyone because they're fucking hacky, but this guy's the shit. Yeah. So what do you want me to do? Lie and not say the truth?
No.
How's that going to help the scene? So no, he's... But for Jan, they're asking... So you and Preach destroyed a heckler. Yeah, Preach told me a story last night about that drunk guy that he was saying that he had an allergic reaction. He took a Benadryl and drank. Ugh, fucking idiot.
That was while Preach was performing?
Yeah, that was during the show at Brossard.
Okay.
Before they came back to the festival. So anyways, for the Jan and Poseidon vlog, that's actually not a bad idea because Mike he texted me this morning. He made a joke about it too, about Jan and Poseidon like on the street. That could be a good vlog.
Yeah.
Because Jan is better at vlogging than you are.
Yeah.
But you're good at just being ridiculous in an area.
Yeah.
So him capturing that footage
is
it could be a magical vlog.
Juicy.
Yeah.
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 It would be very interesting.
Because also you make Jan laugh a lot.
Yeah.
And Jan has a contagious laugh.
Yes,
like he laughs, he makes me laugh. He has a very happy laugh.
Yeah.
So you making him laugh doing stuff, I think that would be a great duo.
Yeah. We have good chemistry.
Yeah, and Jan insults a lot of people, Marco says. So it'd be good for him to have an enforcer.
An enforcer.
Yeah. Oh my God. It has been weird. We keep almost beating people up. Like we got to calm our tits down.
Yeah.
And it's
I think it's a Parkex thing.
No, I think we're just like we said on the live show. We gotta calm the fuck down a bit. It's a bit extreme right now. But I'm so tired. My back hurts so fucking much, man. I can't wait. So next week there will not be a Pantelis live. I'm taking 3 days vacation. Finally, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Mine is gonna be in November.
Yeah, you'll take vacation.
So you know how I had the Cuban sex store?
Cuban sex store?
Tour.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's going to be the Dominican sex store. Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
You don't even care.
Fucking weirdo. So JJ says he was walking on Saturday and some loud drunk American was behind him. He walked ahead of him and it was Pete Holmes. He walked into a club and asked security if he could go in, and the security said, I hope the security said no. Yeah, I made fun of... It's funny because I was making fun of the podcasts that were happening before us. And then Mike's like, look at this fucker. He goes, he didn't say the name, but we all saw Pete Holmes walk out of here. We know who he's talking about. He goes, so, yeah, it was... yeah, we made fun of all the people that we weren't supposed to talk. We didn't give a fuck. Because I don't like that people were charged for $35-$40.
That was a little...
And they get excited. They're like, all right, $40, but at least they're going to have fun. It's going to be casual. And then they go in there and it's like, let me tell you about the business of... It's like, bro, I didn't come here for the business. I'm a fan. I came to laugh.
Yeah, because nobody... It's not
I'm not trying to take your job, stupid.
Yeah.
I came to listen to you do your fucking job.
Yeah.
Anyways. Pantelis shows your boo boo. It's not even bruised. Like you can't see. That's the thing. There's nothing on my back, on my spine. You can't see it. It's on the inside. It hurts.
They just want you to show them your
show them
ass.
that ass.
That's all they want from you.
Yeah, a lot of women have been asking me to show them my ass. I'm like, no, ladies.
They want to peg you.
No, ladies, no pegging. Yeah. Says no unless he's talent. And Pete pulls out his lanyard and probably says, I am. Ugh. So security wasn't letting him in, and he's like, I am talent. Anyways, I feel bad shitting on him a bit because he seems so innocent.
I love it how we didn't have to clarify. We would just walk into places.
I like when people were telling us, sir, this is an exit. I was like, yeah, no, it isn't. And they wouldn't say anything after you. Yeah. What's up, Fred?
I think some of the girls got used to us doing that, so they wouldn't even tell us. Because they had girls as security. Like 5'2" girls.
Yeah, that's... So the other thing is the whole volunteer thing, because you don't know who's going to volunteer.
That's the problem when you hire volunteers, I guess.
Yeah, because they need so many for this.
Yeah.
They need a lot of fucking people. Dudes, you know how... Fuck, man. You know how much it takes to run this fucking festival? Like, it amazes me every year that they're able to have such a turnaround, like so many people that change. It's new people working.
Yeah.
And how well it functions. If you think about it. There's other smaller that can't run this efficiently, let's say. Because all the shuttles, the airport, they got to get people on time. They don't just let you show up and do your thing.
They
take care of you. They find you at the airport to bring you there. They give you your itinerary. So it's a lot of motherfucking work.
It's chaotic, bro.
Yeah.
And everyone has their part.
So let's see. Fred says that he saw you also on Jan's vlog. He's happy.
Nice.
Yeah. They're asking, what's your favorite Montreal strip club?
Fuck. The thing is,
281.
I've never really attended strip clubs. I'm more of a massage parlor kind of guy. But
okay.
If I were to say, I would say Chez Paris.
Chez Paris.
For strip clubs, I'm kind of a tourist.
Mike sent me a picture making fun of a comic. I can't show it on the show though, but I'll show you after.
Oh shit!
You're not gonna get it, but I'll have to explain to you why that's funny to me and Mike. Grand Prix in Chambly doesn't exist anymore. Grand Prix is a good name for a strip club.
There was one.
Wait, Chambly. There's strip clubs in Chambly. Well, there was at least.
There was one called Grand Prix on St. Catherine.
Yeah, it probably still exists because it's on St. Catherine.
Yeah.
It's hard. Even though they're fucking that whole street up, man.
Yeah.
Everything was fucked up.
We have many strip clubs, by the way. It's retarded. I realized this by walking.
We have more strip clubs than we have functioning open streets right now.
I think you might actually be right.
Yeah. I just bought my ticket to your show at Yuck Yucks on Friday the 23rd. Fred says, "Oh shit, yeah, you should. It'll be fun." Oh yeah, it's true. I should announce that stuff. So Yuck Yucks Friday, August 23rd, and Saturday, August 24th. They want me there. Even though they pretend like they didn't really know who I was. I don't know why. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, so let's hope people come out to that. It'll be fun. I'm pretty sure they haven't done the research and they think I'm going to do, like, oh, he has a Greek name. He's going to do some Greek stuff. He's going to talk about feta.
Like Tzatziki. What's the deal with Tzatziki?
Yeah, people are going to get offended.
Why do foreign people keep asking me to give them my Tzatziki?
Yeah. You'll see a lot of shocked faces. There'll be a lot of silence if that happens. So Gambit asked, how was the 2DM live show? It was great. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You should ask in the chat, like people that were there, how they felt, how they saw it. For me, it was really fun because Dave had a good time. It
was so weird for me because like I was sitting kind of with the audience.
Yeah, we did it on purpose.
A part of the show.
Yeah, you had a chair the whole time.
I couldn't see you guys. And like it was so weird. Whenever people would clap, I would go to clap as well. But I'm like, no, wait, I'm part of the show. I'm like, I'm not supposed to clap.
Yeah, you could clap if you thought it was funny.
I guess. I don't know.
Gambit couldn't. He was working on a movie. He couldn't make it.
Oh shit.
Fred, it's probably gonna end up happening. Like the way I see it is, I know that there's supposed to be good crowds in Ottawa because they like laughing. But you know, if they're expecting Jeremy Hott's type of humor.
What's Jeremy Hott's type of humor?
Goofy, like, what's the deal with airplanes being all plainy? You know, shit like that. Like it's not for me. Yeah, it says online exactly. It says because it's the Greek week in Ottawa.
The Greek week.
Yeah, they do like a festival. So they're thinking, oh, it's the Greek week. We'll get a Greek guy in here. But, you know, the Greek guy that they're getting isn't ethnic comic.
This is gonna be interesting.
I know. Either way, I don't care.
This is gonna be very, very interesting.
Either way. I'm going to do my thing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Greek week spelled with all together. But I want to know if there's Greeks in the chat from Greece, what the stand-up scene is there. If me and Mike should look at doing 2 shows there. It's an excuse for vacation.
Yeah, you're watching.
I was watching a guy talk about what he thought about Louis C.K., but he was too verbose. Get to the point. He's pretentious as fuck. Verbose means that he talks a lot.
Well, we saw a lot of those people over the week, I find.
Verbose?
Pretentious.
Oh, yeah, the whole fucking, most of that's what made people really upset. Like, a lot of the comics that came up. Like, let me tell you guys about Shane Gillis. I don't know if you guys watch his show on Compound, and he's also kind of a regular now on, like, Legion of Skanks. He's going there a lot. So this motherfucker is hilarious, okay? And he got a good spot. He was on the New Faces. And he, from everyone who saw him, and they didn't know that I knew who he was. They just said, hey, have you ever heard of Shane? They all told me he killed it, right? So I was happy. I was like, oh, nice, he killed it. But there was never any mention of him. The press would write about like 4 comics, and there were 2 or 3 of them were people that I heard bombed. But they were, a certain ethnicity, a certain, gender. And I was like, what the fuck, man, So that's why I tweeted out that I wanted people to know that he fucking killed it, because I wanted people to know the truth. No. And he wasn't getting it even here. They wrote an article for some, and they kept not mentioning him, and he was probably the strong. He probably doesn't want to say the strongest, but the truth is he was the strongest one, especially from that group. So it's kind of fucked up that he wasn't getting any love,
I hate this. And
he's a really funny motherfucker.
I hate it when people do shit like this.
Yeah.
Oh, because he's white, we can't promote him.
Something like that. I don't know what the fuck it was, but there was another one that was getting hype who bombed and then apparently was heckling almost the other comics in there. Like, oh, that's whack. Oh, that while they're on stage.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, some chick from LA.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. So shit like that.
That's unacceptable.
Yeah. To me, it's unacceptable, but people are scared to say the truth. So the stand-up scene in Boston is... I know... who was it? A booker that was mentioning to me at the festival about Boston. They go, it's such a crazy city because you could... Like, so many different comics can fill up the big theaters because people love comedy so much. You know how some people own a city, right? Like, you'll go to New York and this guy can do the Madison Square Garden. But then there's many comics that can sell a lot of tickets in Boston because Boston appreciates comedy a lot.
Interesting.
Yeah, Boston's home to a lot of favorite comics.
I wonder what cities don't appreciate comedy that much.
Mecca. Mecca, I think, doesn't appreciate comedy that much.
Is that an actual city?
Not a funny city, yeah.
Is it an actual city in the States?
Mecca?
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely not in the States, my friend.
Where's Mecca?
It's the direction you point at when you pray. Where do you put your rug when you pray?
Ah, okay, I got it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not a Muslim.
No, I didn't. We're just busting your balls, Simon. But I'm just saying Mecca probably doesn't appreciate stand-up.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I'm not sure how Cairo feels about stand-up either. But there are a lot of cities around the world, Poseidon, that don't appreciate stand-up.
No. Well, I was talking about the United States. I wonder what other cities have a dynamic like Boston.
I don't know. Maybe San Francisco.
Yeah.
Doesn't appreciate real stand-up anymore. Because they're scared they'll fucking offend someone. Yeah. The show on the 24th is recorded. Yeah, it was recorded and it will be put on the YouTubes. Yeah. It's also going to be available on Compound because we put everything there as long as we're on Compound. But it's gonna be a YouTube one because we want more people to see it. Especially we want Dave to get more exposure too. Because fucking Dave, man, he's a good comic.
He is. He's funny.
Yeah.
I like him.
He's a good dude. He's a good comic. And even we did the show, we did stand-up at the Bordel, Mike's Club. Me, Mike, and Dave. Dave was headlining, and everyone had fun. Everyone had a good time with every comic on there. It was Mike hosted. Because at first I was like, let me host. And then he's like, no, it's my club. It'll be weird if you host, but it's my club, he goes. He goes, it's my club. I'm presenting, so let me host. Yeah. Flat Cat, you never know. You never know what could happen. Because she says, as long as you're on Compound, you might leave. Like, I don't know. You never know what the fuck the future holds.
No.
I've learned that now. I don't know. They should learn to promote our fucking show, though. Because they always forget about us. So that's what I mean. Like, you just never know. Like, it's not in the plans right now, but I've learned you never know.
Yeah. You don't know till you know.
Exactly, yeah.
Nah. You know.
They don't have to change the posters around here. But either way, I'm going to change the posters around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs a little refreshing.
Especially behind me.
Yeah. I really liked the studio.
The new studio?
At Bordel, yeah. It was really nice.
Yeah, but I'm not going to put 50 G's in this place.
No, obviously.
But because we have everything we need to do the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new studio is great. We're doing all our the upcoming episodes that are coming out for Two Drink Minimum are going to be from there. Not every single one, but the foreseeable future, they're going to be there. I mean, they're still fixing lighting in there.
Yeah.
Because me and Mike found it to be a little too dark.
Do you remember when you were building the studio and
years ago?
Yeah, some people were like,
"Yeah, what a need! He's wasting his money podcasting. Nobody's going to listen to podcasts." Well.
And here we are.
Mike wouldn't rent. No, I love this studio. This is my studio. I love this place.
Yeah.
And even Two Drink Minimum is going to be done from here too. There's going to be episodes here and episodes there. We didn't exchange studios. We created a new one basically. There's a new one there. But Mike also wants other people that are there at French Comics. He wants them to be able to start their own podcasts. You know, it's kind of like a motivating thing. Like, hey guys, we spent this money. We have it here. Start a fucking podcast. You know.
That's nice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because they could make. It's good to connect with their fans. Because a lot of these French comics have crazy amount of fans, right? And they only see them when they do stand-up or if they're doing interviews. But podcasting is different. Like that guy that we met at the club, the fan that wanted to take photos, when he said that, fuck, it's the first time I see you guys in real life, but I feel like I know you guys.
Yeah.
Because of the way because podcasting is different. It's not like gimmicky. Like, hey, the weather outside. You know, you're actually talking about your life. Yeah. So people listen. They feel like they get to know you. So you create a different dynamic
with people. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's better. Yeah, Jared's like 2 studios minimum. It is when you think about how crazy it is that people used to think. First of all, studios nuts. Like you're never gonna have a studio. And now that we have 2 studios, and they're both state of the art. Like we could go live. We have multiple cameras. We have great audio setup. Like they're not. We're not here on a fucking Logitech webcam mic.
Yeah, it's not some hanky panky fucking bullshit.
Yeah, we have a lot of options.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking badass.
Like now you can go live with how many cameras in here?
Here we can go live with I think 5. Mike, we can go live right now with 8.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's gangsta.
Yeah. They're setting everything up though. We have the cameras there, but they're just setting up the additional ones because the table's small. Like what 8 angles are we gonna have?
Yeah.
You know, that's what I told them. So the only thing they haven't done that we should, I never thought about it. We'll see what the fans think. So you see how on Pantelis Live is the only one that we have. It's the only show that we do between them all that has this kind of like multi-cam screen, right? Mm-hmm. We could do, probably not. I don't know if people like it or not. So we could do that on like 2 Drink Minimum.
No, I'm not sure. I don't know. You're the expert in these things, so.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna kick some CM ass, Compound Media ass. How come Flat Cat? Why are you mad at Compound Media? Yeah, you see, so Jonathan Lalone says, I actually feel like I know you guys more than most French language comedians because, and you're not even a comedian, Poseidon, yeah, because we sit here and we talk.
Yeah, we shoot the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely been an interesting week.
Is Poseidon going to be in Ottawa? Actually.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery, but yeah, I might bring him along for because originally I was supposed to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and they called me over the weekend. They wanted to cancel Thursday because Jeremy Hotz wanted to take over to do 2 shows. So I was like, I don't give a shit. And then they said, do you want to come do spots on the show? I said, nah, I'm not going to help struggling comedians. I'll come in. I'll come in on Friday. And I don't want to be in Ottawa longer if I don't have to. So anyways, so he's going to probably end up coming with me.
Yeah.
How am I doing 5 cams? Just through, I have, what's that thing called? The HDMI. I have like a HDMI to USB, HDMI to USB-C, and then I have a hub that's 3.0, so it makes stuff faster. And then I have the USB-C extension one, which, anyways, the point is...
You did a video explaining this, remember?
I did a video explaining, yeah, and you could add more cameras. I found out when I was... the other thing that matters is... so those are going in USB with the cam link, which is fucking amazing, right? But You can also, I think I could do one with this one, but with Mike's PC over there that they spent money on, even more, HDMI direct inputs, right? So Mike, they had already bought all kinds of cam links. They don't need any of them because they were asking me if I want to buy it off them because they can't return them anymore.
Okay. But what don't they need the cam links? I don't get it.
Because they're going HDMI directly into the computer,
Okay.
which is fucking amazing.
Pretty dope.
Yeah, so let's see. Sir Rom's going for a walk. Big ups to the Pantelis Degenerate Show. Yeah, I don't know if we're as degenerates as we think anymore. Yeah, because he does. No, it's not even a TriCaster. It's the actual computer. He's using OBS in that one. We're using OBS to record 2 Drink Minimum over there. It's just that the Blackmagic. He has Blackmagic cameras actually, whatever they're called.
Blackmagic.
Yeah, they go so in the USB, the HDMI goes directly into the fucking computer. But they spend a lot of money on that computer too.
Yeah.
Because he came here, the guy who was buying that stuff, he came to my studio so I could show him what I have.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and then I told him what I'm using, and then he says, "Well, we're not gonna have a laptop. We can have a tower. If we have a tower, we have more options with the same amount of money, right?"
Yeah.
Which was smart. So he has that. It's pretty badass. No, not 4K. They're 4K cameras. I'm not sure if they're pocket size. They're like pretty big.
No, they said you can shoot movies with those.
Yeah, they shoot movies with those cameras. For me, I think it's a little overkill for podcasting. But fuck it, man. You know.
Go hard.
Mike wants to go hard, so we're going hard.
When Mike says we're going hard, we're all hard at the same time.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm just gonna go to the washroom 2 seconds.
All right. Let's see here. It's kind of funny how everyone tries to have a better camera setup, but most of us listen to your stuff on 4-inch screens. Yeah, and it's funny because when I get tweets about people showing me in their living rooms the big screens, it always surprises me. I'm like, yeah, I forget. I always think people watch this shit on their phone or listen, or I always forget that people could just stream it now with smart TVs directly to their TV. So it kind of does make sense to want to have like a 4K. You see, like Gambit's watching on a 4K TV right now. So it kind of does make sense to want to have the best output you can, just so that people have the option. Oh, and a little side note. So good Pantelis podcasts are coming out at the end of August. So the last week of August and the first 2 weeks of September, I'm going to have 3 good ones. Not that the other ones aren't good, but, big interviews. So the Barry Katz one, it's going to come out, I think, that last week of August. It's only going to be audio. I'm going to put it on YouTube as well, but I didn't take video since it was the middle of the night and shit. I didn't want to bring cameras also to his hotel room. Decided to just get recorded. So that one's going to be just audio. And then I have Robert Sheehan Part 2 interview. That's like an hour and a half that I spent with Poseidon and Rob. That's going to come out in, I think, the first week of September. I'm going to get it ready for then. So and those are going to be the first weeks that we're going to have a new sponsor on Pantelis podcast and Pantelis Live gambling site. I'll tell you all about that once they send me the details. You see, Tara watches this stuff all the time on her TV. Yeah, these are shows basically. And I think the game is changing now because with all the stuff that we're able to do, the fact that this exists, the fact that people are able to subscribe to channels they like, make their favorite comics bigger, it gives us a bigger voice and bigger opportunities to do things and to create our own shows and create new content that's for people and not this fucking mainstream shit. Because just like ABBA, I don't know if you guys know ABBA and Preach, they're friends of mine, they're comics here. They have a huge YouTube following.
See.
And a lot of people at the festival, especially on the French side, weren't taking them seriously. Like, who the fuck are these guys? And one of the guys there decided to say, I think he's like the CEO on the French side. He's like, no, I'll take responsibility if it fucks up. So they did the outdoor show, 10,000 people. And they made ABBA and Preach select who they wanted on. So they brought Gian Durante. They brought Andrew Schultz. That's one of the reasons why Schultz even came to the festival. Because they were able with that budget to get him in to do his other shows. And it was crazy. So now that guy has faith in ABBA and Preach. They go, fuck these guys. I told him they have a finger on the pulse. So same thing with me. Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, they wouldn't consider me to go in, right? Then Mike stepped up, and even my show, right? I'm pretty sure when they said, for me to do my hour, they're like, yeah, okay, whatever. Let's see if we sell tickets, if it's any good. And I don't know if whoever came to that hour, but we sold out. We sold out. Some people didn't show up. They bought tickets and they couldn't make it, but we still sold out.
But even at that, there were no more empty seats. People were standing up.
Yeah, there was no more empty. So we sold out and fucking killed that shit. So there's nothing you could say anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to put like hacks or whatever this and that ahead, but every time we get a chance, we knock it out the park.
Yeah.
So
You can cover a diamond with dirt all you want, but at the end of the day, it's still a diamond.
you called me dirty, bro.
You know what I mean, bro.
So Jonathan alone. Oh, Jonathan, you tried to come and it was sold out, eh? And you know what's fucked up is that it sold out the day of. I didn't think it was gonna sell out. I
No.
was nervous, but it sold out the day. It's just because people are so last minute in Montreal.
Yeah, I found that out. A lot of people I spoke to some girls and they were like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. They buy they want to go like a week in advance. And they're like, we just buy our tickets the day of.
Yeah,
I'm
the
like,
day of.
Why do you do that? Like I bought my ticket for your show almost a whole week in advance.
Yeah, which is still a little late, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was sold out. So Jonathan, like you see, that's the problem with no shows is that they buy the ticket, but people who want to go get fucked over when it, like I didn't know my show was gonna sell
Yeah.
out. So there's a lot of people that went outside try to buy at the door and they couldn't, and some people that could though. Some people that came upstairs. That's why they were standing room. I guess they let some people just stand
Yeah.
because they're like, no, I'll stand for this, which is fucking amazing. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
of course. They don't mind.
Because it's not easy to stand and listen to comedy,
Yeah.
but
For a whole hour.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
they sat there and they listened. Well, they stood there and they listened.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been an interesting week, my good sir.
Gambit says the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K is Netflix spec approved. Okay, that's why
Oh,
we're doing
shit.
it. Just that's the secret nobody knows is 2 Drink Minimum is going on Netflix.
Imagine.
No,
That would be cool though.
I don't know, man. I don't know if 2 Drink. Would that make sense? Because that would make it.
because Netflix. No,
That would make it so our goal, what me and Mike want to do with 2 Drink Minimum is make it more accessible to people, not less.
Yeah.
That's why we started doing the shots, and now they're full episodes, basically
Yeah.
one free and one on Compound every week to make it more accessible to people. Because here's another. I told you what happened to Mike. So he was this guy was bragging about some Canadian podcast that he has or whatever, and he was bragging about his numbers, and he goes, "Oh, your French language does good, but me in English, I get 2,000 downloads a month, right?" And Mike was like, 2,000 downloads, like that was apparently a big deal to people. 2,000 downloads a month.
God
He goes,
damn.
so then Mike went and did all our numbers on iTunes and this and that. And he's like, we're like almost at 50K easy a month with everything.
God damn.
Yeah. And this is just the free stuff.
Yeah.
Forget Compound. This is just iTunes, YouTube, what's it called?
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud, which everybody SoundCloud apparently, a lot of people still use it. All that shit, Spotify.
Yeah.
So Mike's like, if people in Canada are impressed with 2, and we keep growing every month. Every month, 2 Drink Minimum is growing. More subscribers, more listens. We've never had a month drop. It's been doing this.
Interesting.
And it's still early. Normally, podcasts, it takes you 3 years to get your bearings. We've started releasing shots 9 months ago. So it's 9 months old for public consumption.
Not even a year.
Not even a year old for public consumption. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It normally takes like 3 years to get into like the first 1,000
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
So yeah, we're way ahead of the game. Yeah, because we want it more accessible. We're making it free. We want to get our revenue from getting sponsors after once it gets a lot of lists, a lot of subs. That's what we want. We don't want to charge people. So we're going that route. But anyways, just all that to say, the guy was talking about how I get 2,000 a month.
Did he feel pretty?
Mike didn't know. All Mike said was like, I think we do a shitload better than you, he said, but he didn't know
Okay.
the numbers. That's why he asked for the passwords and all that yesterday, and he went to look at everything, and he's like, what the fuck? He goes, this is stupid.
We're slaying.
Yeah.
Well, you and Mike mainly.
No, you
Slaying.
too. You're part of the
Yeah.
experience. It's the dynamic. It's
Yeah.
what we found. Like 2 Drink Minimum, the way so every podcast is different. So you look at
Yeah.
like Legion of Skanks. So a lot of the guys on there do different shows. Right? They do different shows. So all the shows are different though, right? So like me, I do the Pantelis podcast. It's different from 2 Drink Minimum. Pantelis Live is different from both of the other shows as well. They're all different shows. The reason why 2 Drink Minimum works is like the Wu-Tang Clan, like I said before. It's 2 comics that work so well together at their prime, and fucking the bubble, and you work because that's what gives it that old O&A Howard Stern type of, because we could fuck with you and we could, so it just, sometimes these
cry.
formulas, you don't know them.
I don't cry when I get raped.
Did you socialize with Michael Malice? We hung out with Michael Malice a bit. I brought him to where he needed to go because he had some plans. But we get along with Michael Malice. I like Michael Malice. He's Michael Malice I'll consider a friend. He's a good dude. Yeah, you see $50K, $6 from YouTube. You can't make money off YouTube. No. If it's if you're depending on you have to make it off advertisers because you make more money off You make more money off getting ad revenue from an ad deal specific for sponsorship than anything else, because the way they would calculate it, they used to use numbers from TV. So, if you get 50,000 people watching you, this is how much we pay, right? And TV would overcharge like a motherfucker. Like if I tell you right now what local media would pay for 50K, it's stupidly high. Stupidly high. It doesn't make sense. So where podcasts come in, because we have less production costs, we could undercut them and be like, why would you pay for like 100,000 people? Why would you pay like $1 million or whatever in case you're going to reach half a million?
$1 million. Oh,
for the TV. You don't know how much it costs to get your shit on TV. For TV, the bigger the show, the more it costs. If you're an advertiser,
I understand that.
It goes based on views. Well, because what they do is, let's say right now it's a Super Bowl. So these are like $1 million ads, right? Because you're hoping to broadcast to all the states, all of Canada, and millions of eyes. So it's worth it for you if you're a big company. Here, Mike was showing me the numbers. It was like in the tens of thousands for like radio shows and stuff that Mike has more listens on, like on his podcast. So that's how he was able to get all these new sponsors on his thing. Because he goes, Mike speaks to the people directly.
Yeah.
It's not random people. It's people that want to tune in, and they're live reads, so they listen to the ad. And normally, if you're loyal to the podcast, the fans become loyal to the advertisers.
No.
Because they're helping my podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Stay afloat. Yeah.
Yeah. So right now, the ad team that Mike put together is doing work mostly for Suzukut, the French one, but they're starting now to do work for 2 Drink Minimum. Now that we have like bigger numbers and stuff, now they're starting to be like, all right, so you know, like Planet Hoster. Planet Hoster used to go on Suzukut, and they've been like the longest running sponsor for 2 Drink. They just wanted to support 2 Drink Minimum because Mike was doing it.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's
So that means he has good relationships with Planet Hoster. That's
yeah,
good.
with a lot of them because we appreciate when someone wants to sponsor, and fans who like, you know, if you like, let's say right now somebody wants to start a new website. Why would they pay full price with GoDaddy when they know that even Mike's own website is off Planet Hoster and they get a promo code, which helps them? They pay less money, and us.
Yeah. If they start a restaurant, they want to open a website for that restaurant.
Anything. The whole point is that you go where it's your people. So someone who's helping your favorite podcast or one of your favorite podcasts do well,
you in turn support.
Yeah, Gambit, I have a website. I run it myself, though. I got it made on Squarespace. And I think it looks like, I think my website is pretty fine. Like, I see a lot of other comics, like, it feels like they're from 1996. But
I've seen it. It looks fine.
Yeah, I didn't know a lot about websites, so I used the template. And I made it years ago, but I think it has everything it needs. You have the dates, you have, like, links and all that. So it could, obviously, if I had someone make it from scratch, it could be better because it would be more fine-tuned to me. But, I mean, it does its job. And you're not going to find me on the website. On the website, you go to find all my content.
No.
You're going to find me through the podcast and shit like that. Let's see. Thanks, teacher. Aren't you on summer break? Oh, people are... What happened? Once Poseidon gets AIDS, your number... Yeah, once you get AIDS in the Dominican Republic, our numbers are going to skyrocket.
Oh, God.
Yeah. They're asking in the chat if people cry when they get raped. We missed something. It went off the rails in the chat, bro.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I missed it, but it sounds like something our fans would talk about. Yeah. So, anyways, what we're trying to do is just get the ads. It's the more money we could make with the least cost to people that want to watch. That's our happy median.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about dealing with
fans are happy.
Yeah,
advertisers are happy.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the advertiser. Some people are gonna be fucking shocked.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Gambit. We talked about it in the beginning. So you clever goblin, you paid attention to Jan's vlog. They saw that you had the GoPro on you. He does have footage. He has maybe 3-4 days and nights of behind the scenes footage.
Around, yeah.
And right now that footage is at my home, in my office, next to my computer, and I'm gonna upload everything to my computer. And I'm going to have everything ready. August is going to be when this channel has a lot more content because everything gets back normal. Phil comes back, so this thing gets started again.
Oh, my God, yeah.
We haven't done one in a long time.
It's been on a hiatus.
Yeah, the quality is good. The GoPro, I'm glad I got the GoPro.
I'm going to let people know there are some pretty funny moments, some pretty funny shit that I say.
Yeah, well, don't tell me. I want to be surprised when I see it.
I know.
So I'll edit that. The only thing I can guarantee you is it's going to be a way longer video than the last one.
Yeah.
Because he has days of footage.
Yeah.
So we'll see. So GoPro Hero 7 Black. Yeah, essentially I bought that's the exact one I bought. And the reason why I bought it was for shit like this because they have that stabilization. And so if anybody's looking for a camera for their vacations, the reason why I recommend this camera, and I don't recommend cameras and shit like that, like they're not paying me, but the Hero 7, if you notice, I didn't do any post-production to stop shaking. None of that. The built-in stabilization shit that it has, because it's normally for people that drive like race cars and all these fucking daredevil people.
Surfing.
Yeah, so that technology is already doing the job for me, and it was amazing. Like if you saw the footage in New York,
Yeah, it was
the quality was
done.
crisp. Yeah, it was amazing. So that's why I picked it. I go, you know what? Initially, the idea was for me to do like stuff in a car, and then it never happened. It's so busy, to start a new show, and it's waterproof too. Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff we want to do as well. We want to do the video games on the Twitches.
Yeah, the Twitch, we want to start that. We have the equipment for it, so we're ready. That's going to start probably August or at the latest, maybe September. It might start September at the latest. Because we have to find a day, a week, probably Saturday, like for an hour or two.
Yeah. Well, Saturdays I'm completely free usually.
Yeah, but, I have gigs.
Yeah, so it'll have to be in the day type
It would
of
have
shit.
to be in the day for sure. So we'd have to find, it would probably like let's say 3 to 4, 3
Do
to
you
5.
have gigs on Sunday?
Not every Sunday, but I like to go to Comedy Nest.
Because what we could do is we could do 2 hours before the live.
No, it's not gonna be fun. You're gonna be too tired and stuff.
Yeah,
It fucks up the live. Yeah, let the live be the live. See, this is the live. The live is we look at the chat. We fucking tell people the updates. We talk.
I don't know if people could tell, but I'm like half asleep.
Yeah, they could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they know it's been a fucking long week.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy
So I
fucking week.
apologize if
Yeah.
if I take away.
And I came in early today to fix up all the cameras and shit because
Yeah.
we had that issue last week. Essentially, I think it was an update to OBS that did it. So what I did is I went in, I deleted the cameras and found them, reconnected everything. Okay, I know why Poseidon is looking better. The porn stash is gone. Yeah, it helps. He looks
I do look better.
he looks younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still have that baby face
You have the face.
of a 15-year-old.
You have you have the face of a kid that got molested and the body of the guy that molested him. Does that make sense?
I want to hear the comments on this one. I want to hear what people are saying.
How accurate was that, guys? Was that accurate? I think it was accurate. It feels.
Oh shit.
I think they liked it. He had the stash to preserve the hooker odors. They're saying.
So when people see me on the street, they're like, "Is he the victim or the predator?"
Both. This guy's fucking himself up. Look at his life.
I'm living a pretty good life so far. I'm having fun.
How random is it when you meet someone who knows Poseidon in real life? What do you mean?
Oh, someone who's known me
No,
before.
that doesn't make sense. Somebody says, how random is it if I meet someone who knows Poseidon in real life? You mean if you meet... You mean how random is it to meet someone that actually knows him? It might be. It depends who you are. It might be weird to... I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Well, let's
That was from
say.
Ask him about punching through a glass door, he says. Did you ever punch a glass door?
Yeah, when I was like 5.
Well, he knows about that. He's your uncle, sir. And you never got away. You tried to break through that glass, but he still got you. Yeah, so he says
You
something
want
about
me to say that story?
Is it a fun story?
It's all right.
Is it a Poseidon story where it goes nowhere and shit?
No, it goes somewhere.
All right, let's hear
It
it.
goes to me being hospitalized.
Oh, shit, let's hear it. All right.
When I was 5 years old.
All eyes on Poseidon.
I was at a friend's house, and we're playing tag, and because our mothers wanted to go on lunch, I think they wanted to go eat at a restaurant, have some fun, like kind of like a ladies' day out, I guess. And we had a babysitter, and we started playing zombie tag. But in my brain, how
What is zombie tag?
it was just that's what we called it. We
Yeah,
were
but what's the
kids.
difference between real tag and zombie tag?
There isn't. But in my head, I take everything literally. You know what I mean? Like, how my brain functions? It's like fucked up.
It's stupid. It's called
Yeah.
retardation, yeah.
So instead of playing tag like a normal fucking person, I actually pretended to be a fucking zombie. So I'm running with my arms extended. I'm going, you know, like this. And one of the kids slams the doors, and my arm goes through one of the square glasses, and it cuts me open. And if you want, I can show you the scar.
Jesus Christ.
So it's this scar. Can I show people on this camera a little
Oh,
closer?
I'm zoomed into you. They
Oh.
see it.
Yeah, so it's a scar that goes from here to here. It's about this long.
God damn.
And almost cut a major artery, or I did kind of like skin it, I guess. Anyways, and it started spewing blood. Ambulance came, wrapped me up. Went to the hospital to check to see if everything, like my blood levels and everything, were fine. Like if I was gonna be okay. So it was a near-death experience when I was 5 years old.
So your mom not that lucky.
Because I didn't die. You piece of shit.
You know what sucks about being the last month going crazy? I was thinking about this. So because we've been running around so much, like we miss like important shit. Like if you remember, our friend whose father passed away, and we knew the dad too.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
So we went to New York, so I couldn't go to the funeral.
Oh fuck yeah.
And then even today was the last day of like comedy work or whatever. It was the 1 month thing at the church, and I wanted to go. And we had that interview in the morning that didn't pan out. Remember this morning? So
Yeah.
you didn't know about it, but I wanted to go to the church. So that's the shitty thing about like being super busy
Yeah.
is that you miss out on stuff like that. You know, you want to go support people and you can't. So that's fuck. And today, if little did I know, we could have canceled this shit this morning.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I feel like most people understand though.
yeah, I don't know. Probably.
You know, they wouldn't take it to heart.
It's not. It's more for me. Like I wanted to be there.
Yeah, I know,
You
I
wanna,
I know what you mean.
you know.
You want to show that you care.
No, it's not show that you care. It's just it's societally. You know, you gotta do some shit. You gotta like take care of your people. You gotta be there for them. You know,
Yeah.
like. So it sucks when it's like it's just busy. Like when I felt bad that I couldn't go to the funeral because we were in New York. Like that actually bugged me. You know, because he was a good dude. Yeah. Oh, no worries, Gapes. Life goes on. We're gonna miss a lot. You're gonna miss a lot of life events. It's gonna happen. The more busy Poseidon gets. You know what Poseidon's looking forward to? Poseidon's looking forward to fucking maybe in a year, or, the time it takes for the podcast to pick up enough so that he can make enough money doing podcasting so that he doesn't have to do any normal work. That's the goal that he's going for. He doesn't want to do. So he's eagerly anticipating. So the more fans we get Poseidon, the closer you are to becoming a 110% degenerate.
God damn, I'm excited.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a good thing. I feel like real work keeps you grounded. I think you making money without that might be a fucking
Shit show.
shit show, yeah.
We'll see.
I don't know how long you're going to make it.
I would have to discipline myself.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. You can't even cook. You never cook at your house.
Well,
I've been feeding you for a month.
Well, that's because I spent a lot of money over this past week, and I need to pay rent and shit. So yeah, I kind of blew through a lot of money this week.
Yeah. Yeah, you went nuts this week. Oh, speaking of which, we got... we should mention Guido's delicious pizza.
Yes.
Yeah, so what's his restaurant called? It's Napoli something, no?
Something Napoli.
On Dudeman Street.
Yeah.
It's
close to our old high school.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's because that's what they know. Like, it's close to our old high school, guys. You gotta know what that is. So basically, Guido, because Guido was fucking around at the festival. Fucking Guido's hilarious. My God, man. He kept banging every girl he would meet. He would just disappear. Anyways, so he wanted us to try his pizza. So I called him and I told him, look, I want 2 large pizzas. I'm sending Poseidon over. And so Poseidon goes there and he had 2 pizzas ready for him. Gave some calamari, some dessert, all that. And they refused to take your money.
Yeah.
So it was very nice of Guido to look out for us and give us some free pizza.
Yeah.
And it was delicious. I recommend it.
It was very good. I like the thin crust.
I bet you do.
What does that mean?
I didn't mean it in any bad way. I bet you like thin crust.
Thin crust pizzas.
Yeah. What else would I mean? What else is thin crust? You also suck dicks. So let's see. Marco's talking about lolling in the chats. Pepper Mario was late. Don't worry, Pepper Mario. Don't worry. The good thing is about this, it's on YouTube. You can catch the replay.
Yeah.
You know what's thinking, guys? I don't know if it'll work or not, but since YouTube's not going to give me any money from fucking ads, they're not even going to run most ads on these fucking videos because of the shit we say.
No.
Yeah, Tara Napoli Pizzeria, I think it's called something like that. I don't remember what Guido's place is called, but it's delicious. So since YouTube's not going to give it, can I, Poseidon, start playing soundtrack and music and shit like that from whatever I want? What I'm thinking is, are they going to pull the video? Because if they just demonetize the videos, it makes absolutely no difference. You know, we're not making money off that anyway.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to know. Because if it is, I could, do some cool stuff with changing the. No, Gambit says they pull the audio. So you see, that sucks.
Fuck. And we depend on audio. Your coccyx is hurting.
No, Tara, that's a different one. The one on St. Denis is a different one. That's Napolitana or something. His is on Dudeman Street.
Yeah.
Dudaiman.
Very good pizza. Also, the calamari was good with marinara sauce. And the dessert was churros or chorizos, I think you call them. So
Chorizos.
it's basically like dough sprinkled with sugar.
Oh, my back
And
is
then you dip it in Nutella.
You dip it in Nutella.
Nutella.
Yeah, I bet it's Nutella. Yeah.
It was brown like my cum.
Where'd you come from? Jesus Christ, Poseidon. What's that laugh?
I don't know. It's my tired laugh. It's my lazy
One,
laugh.
2, 3 dicks.
Wait, what?
What?
4
4.
cocks.
Does that still exist? Are people still watching Sesame Street?
I doubt it.
Did you ever watch Sesame Street?
No.
No, why would you know you?
I was a retarded child, bro.
Can I put muscle cream on my fucking fractured ass?
You know what you should try?
Uh,
I told you about it last time. There's this blue cream at if you go to the
yeah, but this
pharmacy.
isn't a muscle. It's my fucking bone.
I think regardless, I think it should still somewhat help in giving you relief
Let's see.
because it's cold.
Reduce inflammation. See, this is why I like the fucking chat, bro. They're looking to help me. You're saying stupid shit. These guys are saying smart shit.
What do you mean I'm saying stupid shit?
Not on your anus. No, the anus doesn't hurt, but the tailbone hurts. If it went out the anus, fuck, man. How bad? Because then you couldn't even sit down. Could you imagine that, bro? Your fucking asshole hurts. You can't sit. You have
Is
to
that-
stand and lie down all the time. Oh,
That's probably how gay men feel.
with their assholes hurting. Yeah. That's, also, Sesame Street's still around. Yeah, so I'm gonna take some Advil and shit just to reduce the swelling, inflammation.
Yeah.
That'll make it. Drop booze, eat clean, protein. Yeah, it's another thing that I'm getting back into now that the festival's over because we ate like garbage. So
We actually, I think we did pretty all right.
not as I was doing before. The month before, I was
Obviously,
a very healthy lifestyle.
Yes.
and I fucked it all up in 1 week.
I understand it's not the cleanest eating we did, but it could have been a lot worse if you think about it.
Yeah, obviously. No, Stuart, the donut pillow would work if my asshole hurt, I guess, but it doesn't. It's my tailbone. So you know what hurts? It's not the pressure because I'm not sitting on my tailbone. What hurts is the bend. So like right now I'm bended like this. I'm sitting. So that hurts, but then it's okay. It hurts in the beginning. Same thing. Every time I get up, it hurts when I'm extending.
Yeah.
And then I could stand up for a while. It's every time I change the motion that instant hurts.
So lower back pain.
Yeah, but really lower back because it's right on the tailbone. That's what I landed on so hard.
So like where your ass
Because I'm a
crack
big guy too. So imagine all that weight. Bam.
where your ass crack starts, basically.
Huh?
Where your ass crack starts.
Yeah, exactly. Where the ass crack starts.
Try maybe like you know those bags that fill up with hot water. I think.
Balls.
No. What?
It's called a scrotum, Poseidon.
No. It's they're supposed to be muscle relaxants.
Oh, wait. Literally, Emerald says that donut pillow helped when they broke their tailbone. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to go home and lay down in a bit. We're going to keep this going for a little while longer, then I'm gonna fuck out. Yeah, inflammation between is probably what's causing the most of the pain. Because yesterday what I did is, yesterday I went to the last party, right? We went back out to just for laughs. I popped a couple of Advils, and it wasn't hurting as much. So, and I put some ice before I left too. Mode, thank you very much, Decker. Yeah. I put some ice on that. It's so weird. My butt hurts.
Do you want to recap the hockey match?
Didn't we recap it already?
We recapped you getting hurt.
Yeah, they took me out of the fucking game.
Yeah.
They took me out of the game because we
It
were
was the
about
last-
to come back.
it was the
So
last
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
And then we lost momentum.
It was the 2 minutes and 24 seconds to be exact.
Really?
Yeah,
24 is a fair
24
number.
seconds our guy came back in, but then it was too late. Yeah, it was interesting because
So Poseidon played for the industry, and
Yeah.
Poseidon was horrible. Poseidon can't play hockey. Poseidon can't really move like a human being. He kept losing the ball. Every time he would get the ball, I wouldn't run. I would walk and go take it from him because he would just panic and lose it to himself. So what happened was when the game was over, and then basically you have to pick a. You have no. I wasn't taken out on a stretcher. What happened was I was down for like 2 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Because the first 10 seconds, I lost feeling in my my limbs. So I mean, I thought I got paralyzed. So I was very angry, and then I started to be able to move them again. So I was hitting my feet down. I was like, okay, I can move them. And then I go on my knees, and then these guys try to pick me up, and I pushed them away. I go, get the fuck out of here! I'm gonna get up myself. And so I got up myself. I went to the bench, and they're like, are you sure you don't want to stop? I'm like, nah, I'm not some pussy. And then I'm like, fuck, I think I bruised it. Like, yeah, you probably, it's like a hairline fracture, probably something like that. And then I went back out to play the last minute. They're like, no, you can't go back out there. I go, I can't go back out there. I go, I just want to show them that they didn't beat me.
Yeah. The first time I got the ball.
Yeah. You lost it to yourself
Did
somehow.
you
I don't know
see
how the
that
fuck you
shit?
did that.
I was running with it.
And then you just gave it away.
And then the balls just stopped, and the ball just stopped rolling, and I kept going. So I was like, what the fuck? So I turned back around to get it.
And I took it from you.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll take that, ma'am.
But what I was good at was
you?
blocking shots,
Yeah, no shit.
blocking passes, and clearing it.
Yeah, all with your tits. So at the end of the game, we had to pick the MVP on the other team, right? And I was so fucking angry because the MVP on the other team should have probably been Michelle, which was Mike's manager. And I love Michelle. But I was like, you know what? Fuck them, because we would have won if they didn't fucking injure me. So I go, you know what? Fuck it. We're voting for our MVP. It's going to be Poseidon. And my whole team's like, what? Poseidon? He's fucking horrible. I go, that's the point. So then Poseidon's he got his MVP. Poseidon's name is getting engraved on the cup as the MVP. You know how fucking ridiculous that is?
Very ridiculous.
The man was like a goddamn fucking floating walrus.
I do run pretty fast, though, no? In sprint, if I really push, because I got...
For your size, yeah.
Yeah, I have muscle strength.
Yeah.
You know? But only for like about 3.5 seconds.
Yeah, no, you were you would do sprints, and then it was funny. Then you'd be like, I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
And they would call me back and they're like, okay, Poseidon, come back in, because I couldn't, like when I would run out of breath, I couldn't do anything. I was like my limbs would refuse, like my legs. At some point, I sprinted so hard to come back to block that after I cleared the ball, the initial shock, I did this. I went like my body was failing. It was like
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Man. So you got to get back to the gym.
Yeah, I got to get back to the gym, training,
eating,
boxing, eating clean, and I got to quit fucking smoking, man.
Well, don't lie to the people at home, dude. We've been talking about you quitting for the longest time, and you always lie. You're like, I quit. You've never quit.
It's so hard to quit smoking. It's the only thing I've ever really been addicted
Yeah, don't
to.
pass to this guy. He sucks. Yeah, that's what basically it was that click moment. And don't pass this guy. He sucks is also what we did to those little kids. When we used to watch my nephew's soccer games, we used to fuck the other team because the kids can't handle that shit. So I used to yell at the good player on the other team and be like, "Don't pass this kid. He fucking sucks. He's shit." And the kids would start panicking, and then they wouldn't play well. Yeah.
But the industry
Their
players
little brains can't handle it.
The industry players were happy with the way I played.
Yeah, they didn't care. It was just for fun.
Yeah.
And they also had that one NHLer, the NHL
yeah.
guy, to balance them out.
I think he helped a lot.
Yeah, your dick's gonna stop working. They said if you don't stop smoking at some point, it like.
I know, because because smoking reduces your blood flow.
Yeah. Just.
Well, look.
I think you're gonna get. The more successful you get, the busier you're gonna get. The more vices you're gonna find to replace smoking. And the funner it's going to be for people because they're going to be able to watch all that shit on video.
Interesting.
That's the good thing about your success is tied into their entertainment.
Interesting.
You know how amazing that is? So the bigger they make you,
Yeah.
the more fun they get to have with your debaucherous nature.
Interesting.
Because the more money you get, the dumber shit you get.
Yeah.
That's like me. If I'd become like a Netflix comic, everybody would be in trouble.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I already don't give any fucks.
Yeah.
Imagine if I had fuck you money.
Could you imagine me with like $1 million in my bank account?
No, it wouldn't stay in that bank account.
I think I'd be dead within 2 weeks.
No, yeah, every strip club in Vegas would be sending you brochures.
Yeah.
Every casino would want you there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guaranteed.
Yeah. I'm not a gambler, though.
So Poseidon should do a YouTube channel on how to lose weight, but in the worst way possible. He's not going to do that, Gambit, but I thought about this because he likes the experience he had with the GoPro camera. I might have another show soon on this channel, which is, Poseidon has his own show, and where maybe he could tape stuff and maybe like a vlog, like a daily vlog type of shit, and we could put it.
Well, not daily.
What do you mean?
Not a daily vlog. on a daily basis, I would record.
Well, you're lazy. You're already failing on your dreams. No, I don't think it would be daily. You don't have time for that. But let's say weekly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a weekly recap type of shit.
Marco says you want to become one. Is he talking to me or you? I'm not sure what he's referring to.
You want
here.
to become one? What?
I don't know. I didn't look at the chat, so I didn't realize what we were talking about at the time.
Oh.
Marco, give me some context. So yeah, it would be wacky. You with $1 million would be fucking wacky.
Oh yeah, it would be insane.
Yeah, a gambler. Oh no, he's not gonna go to gamble. He goes to the casinos just to get the free meals and then go try to bang hookers.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'll gamble, but even if you give me $1 million, I would never. I think the most I would put is maybe $100 on blackjack.
Just to fuck around.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even know how to play blackjack.
I would just. It was so funny because I played blackjack the other day, and because I didn't know what I was doing, I won 250.
Nice.
But then because I'm retarded, I just
You
kept
lost.
going hit because I got excited, and then I lost everything. This was a few months ago.
Yeah, like a weekly recap. Emerald says.
Yeah,
Yeah. It would be a good little.
I could do it on Saturdays.
Are you asking us, Emerald, what we were doing on Thursday, or you're saying like that could be a good thing for him? What did we do on Thursday? What the fuck was Thursday?
The Comedy Central party?
Oh yeah, the Comedy Central party. I remember that. Yeah. Oh, it was too packed. That's why they did the Netflix party at a different location,
Smart.
so that you could only get in with the passes.
It was smart, and even that was too packed, and it was only industry people.
Yeah, and that wasn't
Industry
too packed because
people-
it had 2 floors. That was good.
No, you didn't step in the middle, did you? At all, where the bars were downstairs.
Oh, you're wondering if you could really remember. He could remember what he did Thursday now because he's so excited about his whole week. Sir, you cannot hit on 21. Hit me. That's what Stuart Michael says. Stuart Mitchell say. Sir, you won. Hit me. God damn, this man's a retard. So no, yeah, some people are good for other people when they have money. I also like to play dangerously. Yeah, that's what it would be like. Yeah, he pulls out a joker. Sir, you can't use your own cards. He's using Magic the Gathering trading cards. This says I'm resurrected, bro, so that loss doesn't count.
That's funny.
Sir, you can't do this. Oh, I beg to differ. I just did. Here's my hit
I
points.
end up getting kicked out.
Yeah, they don't take kindly to jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Casinos
got a
are
Black
very-
Lotus though. Yeah, he's just arguing.
Yeah. But another thing that I would think would be funny, like, not me driving, but really small glimpses.
Of you behind the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I'm thinking of getting Poseidon to have his own show on my channel. Because I already told you guys, I want more shows on the channel. I want there to be more content.
I feel like I should get a whole body strap for the GoPro though, not just in my fanny pack.
What would Poseidon do with $1 million? 1 million divided by 6 equal. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of Cuban hookers. Jeez, yes, that's all you would. Oh, look at his face. It lit up. He's moving to Cuba. Yeah, he gambles on his hookers having a dick or not, Jared says. Yeah.
Oh God. If I had $1 million right now, let's see. Let me think.
When is this just thing coming back? Next week, I think. It's either next week or the week after.
It feels in Florida.
Yeah. It's either the week now, next week. I mean, like this week now, or probably the week after. I think. Yeah.
I think the first thing I would do if you gave me $1 million right now was I'd buy 2 properties.
Okay.
I'd buy 2 properties.
And make them fight each other.
No.
You fight to death. The winner gets both properties, bro. You just get 2 really poor fucking
I'd get,
Guatemalan families to fight to death.
I'd get 2 properties. So I'd buy them all outright, and I'd have 200,000 left. And then with that 200,000, because I know I have money coming in now, I'd go fucking absolute nuts.
You go ham. I know.
I'd take like a Euro tour or some shit.
We would just have to strap cameras onto you.
I would go backpacking into Europe or some shit. Crazy shit.
Yeah. So that's why I think, because people like that first thing we did with you in New York, I think you may find your calling with daily vlogs, maybe.
No.
Yeah. Because Jan's daily vlog people like it. It's getting more and more popular.
No. Also, the way I react to shit. I don't react like an actual person.
Yeah, I don't know what you are. Yeah.
I don't know what I am either.
Yeah, people like that. Let's see 2 properties and make a story up like Bob Lazar to conceal the fact that you have a whorehouse from your wife. Yeah, you know what? That's fucking funny because he almost went to jail for that shit. For
Who?
helping Bob Lazar for helping them prostitutes.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah. And that sounds like something you would do.
Yeah.
Like not have a side chick, but have an actual whorehouse on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Side whorehouse.
Jesus Christ.
No, I like the sound of that.
I know you like the sound of that. You just like the sound of whore. That's it. You would literally get hard at the N word if it was spelled WHORE.
I think my favorite Greek word is putana as well.
Yeah, you love it.
I love it.
You're like, I feel at home here.
Yeah.
And Cordy said he worked at S4, maintained his story at least. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know, man. Did he not work? I mean, wouldn't the government be like, yo, you're lying? I don't know. And for that Area 51 raid, I doubt people are going to go. But if people do, it's going to be the Darwin Award type of shit.
Oh my!
It's going to be the idiots that get shot in the
God.
head. But at least we get to watch it live on YouTube.
You know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be 12 jerk-offs that are gonna show up. I'm like, where's everybody else?
Show me the aliens. Show me the aliens. Javier, get out there. They want you, you know? Show me the alien guy. Fucking idiots. Even if there are aliens there,
But the memes
what are you
that
gonna do?
this thing has spawned is
A lot of memes, bro.
endless. And now like it has memes, and the memes have evolved. Like now it's memes with Area 51 guards. It shows just dudes like excited to shoot, like, you know.
Yeah, like, nice. We get to use these guns.
Yeah. Or there was one with The Office. This girl posted it. It was very funny. I'm gonna find it. Hold on.
Leorio asks, Poseidon, what happened with the girls you took upstairs after the Inside Joke show? You didn't take anyone. You didn't take any girls with you inside
Yes, I
jokes.
did.
Yesterday?
Yeah, they wanted to meet Andrew.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember.
They met Andrew.
Oh, so you just introduced to Andrew and then we left?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see them.
That's because I am a sneaky man.
Were
my
they hot?
friend. Yes.
Oh, that's why you brought them up.
Yes.
So what did they say? Poseidon, can you help us? And then
No,
you're
they
like,
wanted to meet Andrew, and I'm like,
but why'd they come to you?
I knew one of them,
Oh, that's okay.
and they were like, oh, we want to meet Andrew. I'm like, are you sure? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, come with me. And then at first they were like, oh no, we're shy. Like, you know, that fucking
So
playful
then
shit.
go home.
I'm like, look, make a choice now. Either you fucking come with me so I can introduce you to Andrew, or you're gonna shut up and stay there. And they go, okay, let's go. And so they came up and they're like, oh my god.
Were they- was he-
Well, one of them was freaking out. Like,
Was he annoyed?
Andrew."
How was his face? He looked at you
Huh?
like, you son of a bitch, Poseidon.
He seemed content. Because even though even though I could tell he was a little annoyed, he still liked what he saw. So
Oh, okay. So
You
he's
know
like,
what I mean?
all right, Poseidon's not useless.
So this is the one that I found. It has to do like rating Area 51 with The Office, and then it shows the characters like of what they would do.
Okay.
The characters of The Office, what they would do once they get to Area 51.
Okay. What are they?
So the first one being, you know, the Indian chick, the redhead, the weird redhead. They can't stop all of us. That's them. And then Dwight with the glasses and the nerd that comes in later that likes singing.
Yeah.
It says, if we narrow to a run, we can dodge the bullets.
That's stupid.
And then and then there's Pam, the gay guy, Ted, I think, and the guy that working in the warehouse goes, please don't go. They absolutely can't stop you all. And then the blonde, the crazy blonde with the fat black dude and
The fat black dude.
and
Okay.
what's the and Jim.
Keith Robinson, you're talking about?
Yeah, they're quoted saying, "Have fun dying, lol," and then the fat guy that likes eating, the bald guy, I forgot his fucking name, the manager, and this other guy that dates the Indian chick. They actually go to Area 51, just those three idiots, because they're the biggest idiots of the office. And then, what was the guy's name that was crazy?
I don't know. You?
No, in the
Bro,
office.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. Like, you gotta stop. Nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about. You're describing a photo to people.
So you know what?
With words. Do you know how stupid you are? Do you know how stupid you are?
Because it was really funny. I want
No, you're describing a photo.
I want people to see this.
But how? If you want to see that, why don't you share on your fucking Twitter, you dipshit?
Oh my God, you're right. Eh?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hold on, I'm gonna take a screenshot.
By the way,
of
Mike
this shit.
texted me too. Mike's watching, and he texted me, and he
What
said,
did he just say?
"Well, number one, he says Poseidon's a retard," and he said, before when we were talking about my show, he goes, "Fucking Poseidon." He literally said, "Why do people buy tickets last minute?" And then he goes, "I bought my ticket to your show a week before the show." That's last minute, dickhead. Even
That's
Mike's
not
like,
last minute.
"Oh, it's super. You had 2 months. That is super last minute, bro."
Really?
Of course. God, fucking idiot.
Okay, I will post this picture now.
Gapes, I'm going to tell Mike that he killed it in the Brossard. He's probably reading the chat, but they say you killed it in Brossard. You killed it in Brossard. Fans that came. Bam.
There you go. I tweeted it first.
Yeah, look at Pepper Mario. He bought tickets for Mike's show last May, and the show is in September. That's how you buy tickets for a show.
Yeah, I guess. So I'm retarded.
Are you discovering this now?
Kind of.
Society's made the decision already, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going to happen? So, for those of you who are near the Ottawa area, I will be at the Ottawa Yuck Yucks. It will be my first ever Yuck Yucks appearance, possibly my last ever Yuck Yucks appearance. And I'm going to be there on the 23rd and 24th, Friday and Saturday. I believe the shows are like at 9 or 9:30, so they're late. Let's see. Mike will sleep for 1 week. He was so busy yesterday. Dude, Mike's been fucking busy like crazy. Even tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight I think he's doing 2 podcasts. So tomorrow we're taking the day off too. So yeah, it's a lot of fucking shit we've been up to.
Big things, man.
Let's see. He has bragging rights. I have tickets to a late October show with Bob Kelly. That's what Flat Cat says. You see, that's what you do. You buy your tickets in advance.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. That's how you buy tickets. They go on sale. You buy them. Because I saw people too complaining at the festival the day of. They're trying to buy like Ari Shafir tickets or stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like, but it's the day of, man. Like, what did you think was gonna happen?
Yeah.
Like, you buy it when you know. When you hear
As soon
about
as
it.
they go on sale.
If you think that you're gonna go for sure, yeah, you buy it right away. So that you
Because there's always gonna be the people buying as soon as they go on sale, and then
they're gonna fuck you. Yeah, if there's a lot of people. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you see, so Pepper Mario said he bought them in May, so he made sure that he got the first 4 rows because he's like, I'm buying first on purpose. I want to have the seats that I want. That's normally what we do, especially when it's like assigned seating.
Yeah.
You do that. Now, for the Yuck Yucks, I've never been to Ottawa, but obviously it's a comedy club, so there won't be assigned seats. So you just buy tickets and you come. I think like $20 or something. Especially if you didn't, for all the people that weren't in Montreal and they're in Ontario or whatever, and they didn't get to see my hour here, you'll get. I don't even know how much time I'm supposed to do. If it's an hour, I'll do an hour, but I don't know. Maybe they want less.
You should headline.
I am headlining.
Oh, nice.
I don't know how much time they want me to do.
45 minutes to an hour, I guess.
No. Again, stop talking. You don't own a club. You've never been a comedian.
Yeah, that's true.
Stop guessing.
Question: Why do when some people, when you say the word comedian to some people, they get confused, and then you say comic and they go, oh, okay.
That you mean it's the opposite.
No,
You mean it's the opposite because comic could mean a comic book, so that's what they would get confused about. Comedian, they can't get confused because it only means one thing.
No, because some people they ask me about you. I'm like, yeah, he's a comedian. He's a good comedian. I'm like, yeah, comic, and they're like, oh, okay, comic. They would understand after. I guess they're just retarded people.
Yeah.
How funny was that picture that you were tagged in?
Oh, explain that one. Explain that one.
Okay, so
You want to read it?
Pantelis sends me a link to an Instagram picture.
Big fan.
Okay, and
Because I was tagged in it.
It says because he was tagged in it. It reads as this: so proud to see Pantelis, a Greek boy who grew up in Park Extension, open parentheses, one of the poorest neighborhoods in Canada,
I don't know why he's mentioning
close
that.
parentheses, becoming a super talented comedian on the world stage. Congrats to you, Pantelis, and wishing you much more success ahead.
Thank you.
If you haven't seen him, what are you waiting for? Check him
what are
out.
you waiting for?
And then he puts your website.
Right.
Okay, so he's obviously been to your website.
Yeah.
Now in the picture,
How good do I look in that photo?
you look terrible because it is not you.
It is not me. He took a picture
It
with
is
another
not you.
comedian that doesn't look a thing like me. So it's a little Iranian man.
Yeah. which is fucking hilarious.
That is fucking insane. I saw it and I was like, my fucking head hurts right now. So I sent it to you and Mike. Mike was dying too.
Yeah. At first I was confused, and then you confirmed that it was a mistake, and then I started laughing. Because at first I was like, wait a minute, that's not Pantelis. Why?
Hey, you should have seen me. I was like, what? Mike was laughing because Mike's like, oh, this guy knows
shit.
comedy. This guy-
Fuck. Unless he did it on purpose.
No, he didn't on
No?
purpose. No, sir. I guarantee you that was 100% not on purpose. I ruined Emerald's nap time because they wanted to watch me live. Well, at least you get to, because my butt hurts if you weren't paying attention. I have destroyed my tailbone. So we're all in this together. We're all hurting together.
Speaking of nap time,
Hey, what other cities actually? Because Ottawa, I have no choice now because I agreed to it, so I'll go there. The city that fun forgot. But what are the? I know New York keeps coming up. They keep
New
asking.
York,
Yeah, to go down.
Boston.
Where else do we have people that it would be worth going? I really want to go to Philly.
Miami.
Philly, we have people. Yeah, Florida, that would be easy. But I'm thinking of places that we haven't thought of.
Washington, D.C.?
Why'd you think of Washington, D.C.?
I don't know. It's the capital.
Los Angeles, San Diego, L.A. We gotta L.A. We gotta get back to L.A. And I never
San
thought of
Fran?
San Diego. No, I don't want to go San Francisco.
Why?
It's not our kind of city. It's
Why?
a lot of the shit in the streets.
Really? Oh, yeah, it's true.
Gambit's asking Poseidon if Poseidon knows why they even call it a tailbone.
Because that's where our tails used to sprout from until they
It's
were,
she Emerald.
when we were monkeys. But then we evolved, but the bone for the tail stayed. But the tail is no more.
Okay, I'm willing to accept that as an answer.
Yeah. That's the theoretical
Did you theorize this? Where'd you read about this?
in science books
Really? You read a lot of science books, huh?
when I was a kid.
That's a lie. That is a lie.
It's a tailbone because it's where our spine ends. It's like a...
Oh, Mode says there's a comedy store in San Diego, too. It's true. I've heard about that. Yeah, you never know. That might not be a bad idea. What Mike was thinking about, we talked a couple of weeks ago, was to go do, I think, a live to drink minimum maybe, and then some stand-up in L.A. We just have to, it's just scheduling, because
South Carolina?
why, these are just random shit that you're throwing. I'm waiting to see where people are. Like Eric Pigeon says Texas. Texas kind of makes sense for me to go when I do
Houston?
Crowder. Houston is in Texas.
Las Vegas.
I was speaking to Ali actually. We might hook up something for Vegas.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
Why does no one do any shows in Longueuil?
That's a good question.
I will answer your question with a question. Why would anyone want to go to Longueuil?
But they... they have done, by the way.
What?
Do you remember that shisha place?
That's not Longueuil.
That's
that
Brossard.
That's Brossard.
Ah, shit. Okay, never mind. Never mind then, good son.
I don't know. Gambit, is there what kind of rooms is there in Longueuil?
I don't think there are any rooms.
Philadelphia to Raleigh, that's a definite. I already said like that's got to be I think the next place. 'Cause,
Philly?
Yeah, a lot of fucking Philly's gonna be fun.
What else?
But in Longueuil, like, are there any clubs to?
I don't think so.
There's no comedy
Comedy
club, but I
clubs?
mean no. But there's clubs venues that you could perform at probably. I don't know. That's strange. Never.
Yeah. Well, Longueuil is really small too.
Yeah, I don't know. The Longueuil that we visit, I guess it's old
Very
Longueuil.
residential.
It's nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Cité du Soleil has a great outdoor park that can hold a lot of people. I don't like performing comedy outdoors. Like I like the feeling, like just for laughs, that outdoor stage. Like if I had done that, I know I would have loved the feeling of 10,000 people. That's pretty cool, like a concert. But real, like I don't know if you people
What if-
laughed. You need them inside.
What if we did Cirque du Soleil
Yeah,
and I dressed up as a bear
Cirque du Soleil.
and you're doing comedy and I'm fucking hookers? That would be the show.
What?
And you have Mike with a whip.
Well, you have fucking quite the imagination.
I know.
Is this the kind of shit you dream of? You're like, I want to be
So-
dressed as a bear having sex while Pantelis stares at me and Mike whips me. You're a weird motherfucker, bro. You're a weird motherfucker.
Listen, I'm just brainstorming, guys.
Yeah, I don't know if brain is the proper fucking word that you're gonna add in there. Yeah, Antoinette, Philly, I think is probably gonna end up being next because people have asked about Philly for the longest fucking time, and me and Mike have been trying to figure out every excuse to go to Philly because they're fucking crazy in Philly, so we like them.
Nice.
Yeah, they booed Santa Claus in Philly, bro.
They what?
That's our kind of fucking city.
They booed Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pepper Mario says that outdoor comedy is a sinking ship, and he's fucking right. Dick's 30 apparently has a cool stage. Outdoor stage you're talking about, Gambit, or indoor?
Indoor.
I don't know. I don't know about...
No, but it's gotta be indoor. I don't know. Outdoor.
Oh, he says indoor. Gambit says indoor.
Oh shit.
What's the seating? What kind of people are we looking at? Because it depends on how many there are. I don't know. I'll speak to Mike too. We could do... I think if people come like to a huge show and... it's where Mike Ward performed there last night. Yeah, he told me he liked where he performed last night.
In Brossard.
Yeah. So he performed at Dick's 30. 700. Oh, shit. I'm curious. Yeah, I'm going to ask him where it is so I could find out. I never thought about it, but you have parking at Dick's 30. You have all kinds of... Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
We also have to start talking with everyone to discuss Glutton Fest too. Because Glutton Fest 1, the original Glutton Fest, when Yana was crowned the Glutton Fest interim champion, and he's got that belt to prove it. Now we want to open up registrations to fans, right? And people could come and compete for a title. So we got to look into details there.
But that's gotta be outdoor.
You probably need to pronounce it. Zistront is how it's, supposed to be pronounced. But I like Dick's 30.
Yeah.
That's how we're going to pronounce it.
Like I say McDicks.
Yeah, Gambit, Glutton Fest 2, I believe, this is my humble guess. It's going to be an event with actual people. So people could show up live. It's going to be at a bigger venue. And it'll probably be live streamed at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm expecting from it.
It's gonna be very fun.
Yeah, but it's going to end up being 100% Glutton, I think. We're going to remove the shit aspect of it so we don't make people scared to sign up.
Yeah.
But that means that there's no way you're going to win. Because you couldn't out-eat a mouse. Unless we're talking dicks, you're not out-eating anyone. Yeah, Jan is going to present. We're going to get a new belt for it. Jan's going to have the original, and he's going to come out to present the new belt or something. It'll be fucking cool.
I could be responsible, kind of like in wrestling, where in boxing you got those guys with a mic.
An announcer?
Yeah, type of shit.
How did that word elude you? You have those guys with a mic, bro. What are they called? Mic jockeys. Those mic talkers.
And the
the guys analyzing stuff.
Should we do it like a classic food competition where it's everyone on one table eating, or?
Yeah.
I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
Tournament style.
Brackets.
Yeah.
We might do brackets. I like brackets.
Brackets. And then it's people... but wait. That means they would have to...
Eat a lot in one day.
Oh,
that makes it more interesting.
Oh, that would be fucking bananas.
Yeah. Ladder match at Glutton Fest.
Yeah, but... It would
climb that. You have to climb that ladder and eat that bag of dicks.
But it would be... it wouldn't be like... The first rounds would be like... It wouldn't be like crazy amounts of food, and the more they climb the ladder, it would be more and more food added.
Well, if it's a bracket, then they can't both climb, so it would have to be competitive, separate. So it'd be like, let's say it's little food in the beginning, but then they would have to compete for who finishes first. You get it?
Yeah,
because how do you beat someone? If it's me versus you first round, and it's a slice of pizza, and we both eat it, how do we progress?
That's
true.
So
then you would have to add speed.
Yes.
And speed changes everything. Because you might be able to eat more than someone, but if he can eat faster than you, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Because even if you can handle more, if you have the same thing, it's who finishes it first.
Yeah. Well, like you're a fast eater. You can eat.
I'm a very fast eater. Yeah. So unhealthily so. So you see people like me would. Well, I mean, everybody's gonna beat you. I think I could put a fucking 15-year-old girl there and she'll fucking destroy you. Because you only know your thing. The reason why you're fat is because you eat garbage. It's not that you eat a lot, but you only eat a lot of garbage.
Yeah.
Like if I'd give you chicken, you'd have a piece and you'd be like, ugh, where's the Nutella?
No.
Yeah.
No. Well, depending on if it's fried chicken, I can consume pounds. Well, okay, no, I'm gonna slow down there.
Yeah, tell us what you can do again.
no,
How about you place another bet?
no. If you
You
give me
sign another
Look,
another check that you're asking in cash.
If you give me if you give me fried chicken, I
Yeah.
can have a lot of it. But
Okay.
like regular healthy chicken, like I'll have a few pieces. And I'm like, I don't feel like having this
I'm not
anymore.
gonna have this regular chicken like
Pizza?
some fucking peasant.
Pizza, I can have a shit ton of pizza.
It's all dough.
Yeah, dough and cheese and
Yeah, but you're
fucking-
gonna get stopped at some point. Your body's gonna be like, ugh, a lot of dough.
yeah. Well, I've been able to finish at work a whole large pizza
Is that what they call it now?
from Domino's with cheesy bread. But I felt like garbage.
Yeah, because you ate Domino's. No one believes you now because you lost your food credibility.
I
Gapes
know.
is telling you.
I know.
So, yeah, people.
You know what we should do for the next live? I ordered Domino's the special, one large pizza plus the cheesy bread, and I ate it in front of people.
No, you're not turning my live stream into you fucking eating Domino's. We're not gonna turn into a giant commercial for fucking Domino's, bro. Domino's go fuck itself.
Yeah, that's true. Or you know what?
Until Domino's sponsors this show, nobody's eating Domino's.
I could just order it myself in my house and eat everything and take a picture.
Who would be interested in a picture of you eating?
No, that a picture of me getting the food, showing
Yeah.
it's real, and then a picture of me of everything done.
That doesn't mean it's real. You could just literally put the food away and then be like, I finished it. You're a known documented liar. No one's gonna believe those photos.
I've done it at work multiple times though.
We don't know that.
That's why I want to prove it.
You can't prove it. You try to prove with Glutton Fest and you prove to be a failure.
Yeah, but also I had fucking hot dogs that tasted like fucking ass.
Another thing, let me tell you how stupid this motherfucker is. So remember how Poseidon hated those hot dogs? We went to Mike's for a barbecue last week. You understand? I wanted to punch him in the fucking face. We're at the grocery store, so I'm like, okay, we'll pick up the meats. He literally, I'm looking for burgers. He literally goes to find hot dogs. And he's like, okay, let's get those hot dogs over there. And I look at him, I go, those hot dogs over there? He's like, yeah, those ones. I go, the ones that I got you that you didn't want to eat? He's like, yeah. I go, but you told us you don't like them. Why would we buy a pack of something that you already know you hate? Do you know how fucking stupid that is?
You got me chicken hot dogs. I was talking about pork hot dogs.
Shut your fucking mouth. Don't switch things around now.
I'm not switching things
You
around.
fucking
You
bullshit.
did buy chicken hot dogs.
Gambit says your stomach is the size of a clenched fist. It can expand up to 3 or 4 times its size during a large meal, but it returns to the size of a clenched fist after the food is passed into the small intestine. He also says Poseidon likes to get fisted.
Interesting. That would explain why when you overdo it on food, everything else hurts as well because your stomach expands and it pushes everything.
Your stomach hurts a lot after you eat?
If you eat a lot, I'm saying.
How often does your stomach hurt? After you eat?
Rarely.
Doesn't sound like it's rarely.
Except for yesterday.
Interesting.
Yesterday, I was in pain.
You got to be careful. So, by the way, the best sausage place is on Fum du Bon in Boucherville. I've never heard of that. I didn't know there were sausage places, but now I want to go because it sounds delicious. Do you know where I ate in Saint Adele, like last year, and I liked? What's it called? No, not pied. I think it's called Tête de Cochon.
I heard about it.
Tête de Cochon. I had ribs there.
Really?
They were just melting off the bone.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm gonna go again, because I like to eat. Those are epic, Big P.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Le restaurant Les Têtes de Cochon.
Yeah, in Saint Adele, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's 60 kilometers from here.
Yeah. No, not Pied de Cochon. That's a different.
No.
That's a different restaurant here in Montreal. But yeah, it's basically head of pigs. The heads of pigs is the restaurant's name, and it was delicious. And they even had like a little butcher shop inside. You could buy meat too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there was a restaurant like that in Crete where their specialty was the Greek salad, and then across the street.
Sounds like a butcher shop.
No, it's not. I'm saying but I'm saying for cheeses, bro. Their main thing was that their Greek salad was better than everyone else's, and it was because of the cheese. And across the street, they had the same family that owned the restaurant owned the store as well. You would walk in, and it was basically just cheese everywhere. It was amazing.
I like cheese.
And you could there were drawers of cheese and different types of fetas, and they would give you these little picks, and it was all cut up, and you could well, actually pretty long picks, because it was the drawers were pretty deep as well. You could try the cheese. It was fucking amazing. And then if you wanted to, let's say you liked a certain cheese, there was a door that would open and it was like a cold room, and you could walk in and it was like fucking rows of fucking cheese, bro.
Did you eat the rows of cheese? Did you lick the walls?
Yes.
No, what'd you do for
I
real?
licked the floors. I tried a couple of cheeses. I didn't buy any cheese because I couldn't bring it back. It was gonna rot in the from Greece.
Yeah, but you could have bought some cheese to eat there on the go. Like you're sitting in the metro and you just whip out a wheel of cheese. That would have been amazing.
I don't think so. I don't think that was a good idea.
Why not? You love cheese.
I do, but I don't know. It didn't cross my mind.
It didn't cross your mind to steal a wheel of cheese.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
It crossed my mind.
Really?
Wheels of cheese, bro.
Wheels of cheese.
The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. They said you should have had it with Greek olives. And Gambit says you should have shoved that column right up your colon.
I did. I went to the restaurant after.
Oh, yeah? And you had it? And it was delicious?
It was amazing.
Good stuff, my friend. Yeah. All right. Well, that story went nowhere.
Well, no, I was just describing a fucking cheese emporium.
Yeah, which is exactly what people wanted to hear about. They tuned in here. They're like, I hope it's fucking Sunday. I hope to God someone talks about a fucking cheese emporium, or I'm going to lose my fucking shit.
But how sick is that?
A cheese store that had cheese.
No, but the way you don't see that anywhere else.
No, because you would have to go to a cheese store to find all that cheese.
But there's no cheese stores specifically like there's no cheese specific stores around. There's supermarkets and then there's cheese there. But a store that sells just cheese,
I feel you may have stumbled onto what scientists refer to as a cheese-spiracy, my friend. I'm going to need you to look deep into this. Why are there no cheese stores? What's the government hiding by refusing to allow cheese stores? It's a cheese paradox, as Gambit says.
Yeah, in that cheese emporium, they would make the cheese there as well.
But you don't say.
Yeah.
It wasn't store-bought.
No. Fresh.
Wine and cheese stores don't count, Marvin says.
There's wine and cheese stores?
Evidently they do count, Marvin, but the man is a retard.
They don't have wine and cheese stores.
Of course they do. Of course they do.
They have wine and cheese, like, tastings, no? Like, where people get together and they have wine
Poor
and cheese.
people get together. Poor people can't have wine.
When certain people of a higher class get together and have wine and cheese.
Right here, Mode is fucking you in the ass. Mode says, Yannick Fromagerie in Outremont. You stupid bitch.
Really?
Yep. Yannick Fromagerie. Cheese is never fresh, by the way. That crap is aged, Emerald says. You stupid bastard. Tara says she loves some cheese, and Gambit is right. Need olives with cheese, bruh.
Oh, shit.
Bloomfield and Bernard. It's literally very close to here.
Yeah, Beaubien. Beaubien.
How does that feel, stupid? Oh, now you're fucked.
Fuck, it is a wine and cheese store. It's just but they have sandwiches too.
Yeah, it's even better than what you described. They could make a sandwich out of that cheese that you love on the walls.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. They got wines, they got different stuff.
Marvin would like to remind you that every somewhat upscale area in the US and Canada probably has a wine and cheese store. And Trey Cool says olives shouldn't exist.
Why?
I like olives.
I like olives.
Not all olives, though. Not all olives are made the same.
Do you know what I like that the Bordel does?
Read above Pantelis. Does he know about jewelry stores besides Walmart? He doesn't.
I do.
I hate the black ones, though. But that's just me. It's not just you. A lot of people, they don't like the black ones. There's the green ones. Right? It all depends. Because they do have different tastes.
A lot of people don't like the black ones.
No. A lot of...
You know what I like that the Bordel...
Oh, this guy's talking about olives.
Oh, fuck. You know what the Bordel does that I like? Is when you go to watch a show, they remove the seeds from the black and green olives. So you could just fucking go crazy on that shit.
Do you know how they remove it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. There's a special straw.
No, it's Jan. Jan goes back there.
Yeah.
They pay Jan,
Hey, man, you have to remove
and
the seeds from the olives.
he makes vlogs about it.
Is that why they were so fucking slippery?
Oh, yeah, the
Just full of
trans
saliva.
olive movement is Why do you hate olives? Black olives, trick cool. What if they identify as avocados, bro? What do you got to say about that? Poseidon was the god of the sea, earthquakes, and horses, but not of storytelling. No, not at all.
And bulls.
Yeah, thank you. And bulls, guys. Big dicks, those bulls.
And storms. Are you alright there, Pantelis?
I just like watching you. I just like watching you bomb. It's an art.
Yeah.
Guys, I have the best story, bro. I have the best story. I like cheese. What? What? I need a plot twist. What? You want me to say I don't like cheese and then say surprise I like cheese? How does that work?
But why does every story gotta have fucking a plot twist?
It doesn't have to have a plot twist, but there's a way to tell a story. For example, let's say
Okay, let's say you
Hold
were
on,
to
hold on,
describe
hold on.
that cheese story.
I wouldn't describe that cheese story because I'm not stupid. So I know that that's not a story worth telling people. That would be the equivalent of me being like, yeah, I walked into this building by accident, bro. It had hallways and doors. It was a building. And then I walked out. I went the right one.
No, it's
It's
not.
the thing that happened. It's not a story. There's nothing interesting. It's not entertaining for people. So it's like if your neighbor, it's like you would hear a kerfuffle and then people yelling and then fuck you, you would cheat on me. And then someone gets shot and killed, right?
Oh shit.
So a normal person would tell that story. They would build it up to the killing. You would be like, my neighbor, they shot him and killed him. And the ambulance came. And before that happened, I heard him argue. Like you would go backwards and make it like, yeah, no, we heard the punchline. We already know they're dead. So we don't care what they were yelling about. We know how it ends. You know?
Yeah, kind of like when you spoil a movie type of shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like Passion of the Christ. Jesus dies in the end, and if you're like,
Oh,
you
he
son
does?
of a bitch. Yeah.
Why does he die in the end?
Because of people like you, bro. People that are bought with silver, bro.
But
Let's see what I mean. Up next, Poseidon's going to tell us about his trip to dollar store. Yeah. There's paper plates, plastic forks. There's also some M&Ms. It's a magical place.
Question: what's a
Yeah.
kerfuffle?
What do you mean, what's a kerfuffle?
What's a kerfuffle?
Like
What
a,
is it?
like
Like an altercation?
like a, yeah, like
a situation?
No, not like a situation. Well, everything's a situation. This is a situation. Situation is too broad. It's a kerfuffle, like a little misunderstanding, like a little.
Like a fight?
Could be a fight. A kerfuffle. A kerfuffle can be a fight. Yeah.
Okay.
I got a story. I hate chicken last night. That's Poseidon's story.
No, but the chicken, the way it was made, the way it's marinated.
I keep getting interrupted. Oh, what is that? Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I keep getting interrupted while watching this. So before I leave, huge props to Poseidon for being the best designated driver on Wednesday. That's Tara because you drove her after the show.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. Shifty Samurai, goddamn it, sure, you showed up goddamn late, but it's okay. This bitch is going to be up on replay.
That's because he's a shifty samurai, my man. He's always fucking shifting and...
Yeah. Did he rape her? No, luckily Poseidon performed 0 rapes.
Throughout my lifetime. If it may surprise some of you people.
So
But
you want to laugh? So before my my 1 hour at Just for Laughs,
Yeah.
So I'm in the green room with Sarah Quinn, and Sarah Quinn's laughing. She's reading to me what Just for Laughs the poster says. The poster in the back is telling the artist, you know, it's a safe zone for artists. Like, don't sexually harass. Don't, and it's listing this whole thing. And one of the people that works there, he's standing by, and he's looking at us read it and like laugh. And then I go, "This doesn't apply to me, right?" I go,
that's funny.
"Yeah." He was like this.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
That was good. Yeah, you go in with the car with Poseidon, and you normally get home safe. He's gonna
Yeah.
take care of you. Let's see. I thought he'd like to grab. No, he's not a grabby, shifty handjob guy.
What?
No, he's performed 0 rapes so far this week. He's did he use cruise control? Yeah, he's only dangerous. Bye, Tara. He's only dangerous. That's the problem. You know, it's like at the middle of the night. He's like, bro, it's dark out there, but imagine how dark it's gonna be when I close my eyes. Now it's really dark, guys. Somebody put a blindfold on. Let me show you a trick.
Oh, shit.
You're a fucking psycho. I like how the chat's getting together.
Yeah.
People they're connecting more on the social medias. We're building a goddamn community.
And
beside
imagine how I drive if I had millions of dollars.
Oh, you're back to that?
Yeah.
What happened? Did your brain fucking freeze? We've been past that a long time.
I know, but I went back thinking like I would drive like an absolute maniac.
And you would probably drive. Let me guess. Me and everyone around you crazy. That's what you would drive.
Well, no, because they'd be dead.
Yeah. You should drive a Prius if you have $1 million.
Why?
So nobody knows you have $1 million.
Yeah, but then again, I like.
Or show up in a Mini Cooper.
No, but I
Bro, you think you look big now? Like, if you come out of a Mini Cooper, you're gonna look like fucking Schwarzenegger. Because the
I'm
car,
as tall as Schwarzenegger.
the car is gonna look like a toy.
It's true, eh?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I like fast cars and powerful cars.
But they don't like you.
They don't have a personality.
They do have a personality.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they've gone together at the car consensus. They all said fuck Poseidon.
But I am the master of horses, good sir.
Yeah, not horsepower. And you could get all the horses you want. You could fucking like Mr. Happy or whatever the fuck. Remember Mr. Handy, Mr. Happy? What was that video called? The man that was raped to death by a horse.
Oh yeah, that fucking clown.
Yeah, that must be weird, eh? What if that's your dad? Not your dad. I mean, proverbially, like, what if you were a kid? What if that guy had kids, okay, and the kid was really young when his dad was raped to death by a horse?
Oh God, I would change my last name.
Forget changing your last name. I don't even know the guy's last name. It's just when people ask you what happened to your dad.
I would lie. I would say he left when I was a kid. I don't know what happened. Crazy.
You'd never tell people.
Are
that
you crazy?
Your dad was having sex with
My
a horse.
dad had sex with the horse and his dick killed him. The horse's dick killed my dad.
Yeah.
First of all, how did it even fit in his ass?
That's why. It went in like super hard. Yeah.
I feel like puking.
It's just in school. They're asking what happened to your dad. That would be so hard to explain.
I know, eh? Speaking of horses.
Raped to death by a horse. It's like, so both you and your dad are bad at taking dicks.
Yeah. Speaking of horses, did you see the video of the stallion? It was in heat. It was very horny. He wanted to fuck.
And then that's when you showed up right away. You're like, oh.
And it's breeders, and they try to get the stallion to fuck the mare.
Uh-huh.
And the stallion was ready to fuck the mare, but the mare wanted nothing to do with the stallion.
She was like, nah.
Kind of like my life.
Yeah.
And the mare.
If we had a nickel for every horse that refused to fuck you, we'd have a shitload of nickels, bro.
No, because I'm saying because I'm a stallion.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what
I'm
you
a beautiful
are.
fucking stallion, bro. That's why.
Neither of those words apply to you.
And the mare kicks the horse, the stallion, in the head, and kills him instantly. And in the video, you're seeing that the horse falls, instantly drops, was still with the erection, and because he died, he shits himself.
Thank you for letting us know that he still had the erection. I like that that was your thing. You're like, is he still hard though, bro? Man, I don't have a problem fucking a dead body. This ain't my first rodeo, if you know what I mean. That's terrible. That's so sad.
Yeah, it was sad, but there was something funny about it.
When you die, you have a hard on initially and shit yourself. Yeah, well, Poseidon's there. He knows.
So yeah, it was interesting. It was so sad though. But that's a $45,000 US dollars stallion that they lost because the mare.
You're just seeing it in terms of money.
Yeah.
It's a poor little horse, bro.
Yeah, it is. But fucking nature. Nature's crazy, bro. I followed a Instagram page about nature, but it's only about animals, predators, and shit like that.
About nature, but it's only about animals and shit. Man, I thought it was gonna be about restaurants and shit.
No, but what I'm saying is it doesn't show like trees and shit. It just shows animals.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
they are, contrary to Poseidon belief, part of nature. A huge part of nature,
I
actually.
always knew they were part of nature.
Okay, keep going.
So it shows all these animals like fucking being predatory videos. It was fucking crazy. Like it's nature. Nature's like nature doesn't care about right or wrong or like bad or good or mean or nice. It's It's fucking nature, but doesn't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
I'm waiting.
Yeah, like there were other videos, were pictures. It was like hyenas that killed the lioness, and they decapitated the lioness. They were carrying around their head.
You're good at uplifting stories for a Sunday, dude. You're great at this. Tell us more about dead animals.
What else? What else? You saw, there was this one video. So it was a bird. I forgot the name of the bird. But she had 2 little babies.
Okay.
And she couldn't feed both of them. So she got rid of the weaker one.
How'd you get rid of him?
She
him
kept,
up for adoption?
She kept stabbing it in the head with its beak and then threw it off of the nest.
What the fuck is that about?
Yeah. Some
Wait.
animals are savages, bro.
But why? Because she couldn't feed it.
She couldn't feed it. Yeah, so she got rid of the weaker one.
Why couldn't she feed it?
Bro, I don't fucking know. Go ask the bird. What do you
Like
want
there
me to tell
wasn't
you?
enough food? Like what do you mean she couldn't?
She
like,
couldn't find enough food, I guess.
How are you coming into this conclusion?
Well, this was what the description was.
That's a bullshit description.
Well, because there's animal observers. This is like animal behaviors and shit, animal behaviorists. That's the conclusion they come to.
Those are hippies.
And this is how that bird fucking does, because it's happened maybe multiple times. Like bald eagles don't. There was another picture of 2 bald eagles fighting. It was fucking crazy. And one of them did this
How do you know they were fighting? What if again they were having a kerfuffle?
Isn't that a fight?
It can be.
So one of the bald eagles did like a karate kick type of shit. It was with its wings like this. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And
Some birds do know karate.
It stabbed the other bald eagle in its eye with its claws.
What the fuck,
Yeah,
bro?
it's fucking bananas.
He used the claw.
There was a mountain goat that his horn started growing through his fucking face.
You're good at stories.
Nature's wild, bro.
Yeah, that should be your new series, Nature's Wild, bro. And you go into nature.
Yeah?
You're like, yo, I just found a tree and there's little fucking furry cats living on it with big bushy tails. Sir, that's a squirrel. That's a what now? Next week on Nature's Wild, bro.
If I actually went into nature, though, it would be 1 episode and then it would be over. Because I'd be dead.
That would be good if you go there.
Yeah.
Like Flat Cat said, yeah, it's survival of the fittest. You're unfit, bro. Shut up. Poseidon on the Discovery Channel. Not many people know this, but penguins like to organize their murders beforehand. Where are you getting that from, Poseidon?
Did you know some penguins, I forgot the race of the penguin.
They rape.
No. Those are ducks, bro. Fucking mallards.
Penguins rape too.
Really? Fuck, bro. Crazy. You know mallards, their dicks are basically shaped like a corkscrew.
Yeah, ducks.
Yeah. And they gang rape the female duck to impregnate her, but the female duck evolved to have multiple canals in her vagina. And she can open and close these canals as she pleases. So if she doesn't like the duck that's raping her and doesn't want to have the babies of that duck, he won't get into the proper canal that leads to the ovaries.
Okay, so assuming that she doesn't like any of the rapists, if she's getting raped, she won't have the baby.
She can close all of the canals.
So she'll just have babies with the guys that didn't rape her.
No, they all gang rape the females, the ducks.
Oh, so they always get raped.
That's how they reproduce. Yeah.
So you tell me they always get raped.
Yeah. And the ducks.
You tell me there's no consensual duck sex.
No.
How do you know this?
Well, only mallards.
Maybe if you're around, there's no consensual duck sex. All right, with your fucking corkscrew penis. But some ducks might fall in love, bro. You don't know this.
And some penguins, I forgot the race of the penguins. What they do is,
You forgot the race of the penguin, huh?
yeah. what they'll do, some of them is they'll collect pretty stones.
Oh.
And then they'll trade them to female penguins. The male penguins will collect
those are the
pretty
Jewish
stones.
penguins.
Yeah, the male penguins will collect pretty stones
Yeah.
and bring them to female penguins and then exchange them for sex.
Oh, that's the man penguin. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Just penguin men.
Yeah. So there's prostitution in the penguin world.
I don't know if that's prostitution. That's like
Wow.
a date. Look, I got you Valentine's.
Well, I guess you could
No,
call it
fellas, she's open gang rape. You know, all the ducks show up.
what else?
So wait, I didn't know about that about ducks. So ducks never have like
Only the mallard.
duck
Look, I
family?
don't know about all the ducks, but only the mallard. You know those colorful ducks?
Yeah.
Yeah. And while one of them is one of the mallards is raping the female mallard.
Yeah.
The other ones are smacking her in the head with their beaks.
So they're beating her up while she's getting raped?
Yeah.
Bro, what are these Arab fucking ducks, bro? What's going on here?
No,
There are ducks in Saudi Arabia? What the fuck's happening, bro?
I can't believe you just said that. Oh my god, bro.
They're mad at her. They're like, you're evil because you got raped. It's her fault.
But how crazy is it that an animal can evolve like that to have multiple canals in her vagina that she can open and close as she pleases?
Yeah, that is crazy, bro. Move over, Morgan Freeman. Poseidon's doing the narrations now. By the way, I just want you to know something because I was thinking about this too. And Emerald, she pointed out, mallard is not a type of duck, you doofus. It's just the male name for a duck.
Oh.
Because the way you described it, it was basically like 8 male ducks raping another male duck.
That's 8 male ducks raping a female duck.
Okay. Well, the way you described it, because you called them all mallards.
I thought that was the race of the duck.
No. That's because you're a racist. One of the mallards, bro. Lower class ducks. Done doing all the raping.
Oh my
Them
god.
mallards.
Yeah.
BBC Retarded Earth, hosted by Poseidon. What to do with mallards?
Why they got corkscrew penis fan?
Yeah. Aziz is like, it's a race because he's laughing. He's like the mallard. The mallard. Yeah. I don't know about that. The vaginal. I think I heard it at some point, but I forgot it. But that is very interesting.
Yeah.
Fucking animals raping. Jesus Christ, dude.
It's crazy, eh? Nature, like an absolute insanity.
Nature's vicious is what you're trying to say.
Yes.
Yeah. So is real life, but not as bad as that.
It's insane, bro.
Sometimes we forget how good we have it here, sir.
Yeah.
Like my Saudi Arabia joke on stage when I tell people to calm down because there's a lot of problems in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you saw even on I got a couple of gasps when I said it at my hour.
The Instagram models.
Yeah, no, the Saudi Arabia, the stoning.
Yeah, people will think it's fucking.
Yeah, that's a good joke.
Very touchy subject. Oh.
Gambit said something funny. He goes, "This is Poseidon." He's like, if somebody asks you, if a tree falls in the forest, Poseidon, and there's no one around, does it make a sound?
Yes, it does.
Well, he says you would have replied, "I don't know, bro. I live in the city," which sounds like something you would say.
It does, eh?
Like, yeah, now people are starting to get to know you well enough that they could write for you. All right, Poseidon, we're going to close this bitch up. So if you guys don't know, if you go on Twitter, you could follow Poseidon at ThePoseidon69. That's ThePoseidon and the number 6 followed by the number 9. He's also on Instagram and he's always gramming. And on Instagram, his Instagram handle is
Poseidon.the.original.
Poseidon.the.original, because he said fucking simplicity. That's the way to go. That's how I'm going to get more followers. Just a simple name. You can follow me on all social media: Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Just look for Pantelis, Pantelis Comedy, Big P4H, all that stuff. If you go to my website, it has links on the top right corner, if you're on a computer, to all of my social channels. And if you scroll down, if you're on mobile, same thing on the bottom of the page. We did our shows. They were successful, just for laughs, and we got new stuff cooking. For me personally, you could catch me in Ottawa at the Yuck Yucks at the end of August 23rd and 24th. I believe they're 9 or 9:30 p.m. shows. Head out there if you want to watch me do some comedy in a very unfunny city. Also, there's going to be some shows announced. There's some secret shows coming up that are going to be announced in the city around here. I'll get the details this week, and I'll know when that shit's going to be announced. For Mike, you go to mikeward.ca, and you check out all of Mike's tour dates, as well as if for all you francophones, Mike has the #1 French language comedy podcast on the motherfucking planet. Mike Ward Good. So subscribe to that. Check that out on YouTube. Go to the Patreon. And there was one more thing I wanted to mention. I keep forgetting.
Where are you going to catch me?
Oh, where are we going to catch Poseidon?
Chilling with a bunch of male ducks looking for a female duck.
Yeah, that does sound plausible. That does sound believable. And if you, in case you missed the beginning of this podcast, I have This Just Thing is going to start again this month. This month, August coming up. And at the end of August, I have 3 big podcasts coming out. One with Barry Katz, one with Robert Sheehan, and one with, we'll see. We'll surprise you. So thank you. And that is all you're going to get.